Bro, don't start, Gravy. Already starting, bro. Gabe's late again, like always. No show, Gabe. Gabe showing 20 minutes later. Oh, shit, this bad.
Hey, you make this track low?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and let me go ahead and make the whole little song for this. Little intro for y'all.
Start rapping right now, man. Start rapping on it right now.
I'll drop a little intro for y'all. I like that.
Just think that was in Lowe's head one time in the end of the day.
Yeah, that's how it go.
You can't do that no more, bro. You can't do that no more, bro.
Yo, my bad. I had technical difficulties real quick. Sorry about that. What up? Welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm your host, Lo. We got Gravy in the building. Get ready to be pulling up. I do apologize, but we have the homie, Sportsman, in the building. It was the last minute thing. I already put everything out, but he's here. He's in the building. Talk a little bit of something. Hopefully, everybody's coming off the whole Christmas, family thing. Hopefully, one of our compadres is a little under the weather. You know what I mean? Some of us had to cook all fucking day. That was me. So, but we're back, bro. We're back in the building. Man, welcome to RaiderNationLive. I'm with a blow. We got Gravy in the building and the Sportsman. And Gabe should be pulling up very, very shortly, man. So we're going to get into it. Before we were just talking about running backs when we first started. We're just talking about the whole Josh Jacobs thing and how Sportsman had a good fucking take. His take was that, like, the prices of running backs just went up because of our fucking mistake letting Josh Jacobs go. But other running backs, like, what was it, Pollard's doing pretty good, got paid, and then also Henry. You know what I mean? So we're kind of chopping it up about that. So, but yeah, man. Shit. How was your guys' holidays, man?
Good.
He looked like he frozen over there. Shit, mine was good, man. I was just chilling, man. I don't be doing too much, man. I do the same old thing, man. I don't even be fucking taking holidays all serious like that. Let my girl do all of that shit. They do all of that. I just do me, man.
Where's the food at? Where's the tamales and shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, I wake up and shit. Hey, woke up all fucked up to a nice plate. You feel me? So that's what I did.
I didn't want to get up. I ain't got no young ones over here, bro. So we got up, mid-morning and did all our shit, and everybody came over. It was cool.
Yeah.
We couldn't do much. I was gone most of the holidays, so I didn't get no chopping up or nothing. So they know what's up.
Yeah, shit. We just opened up a couple gifts, one apiece. And then some tamales. I think, my daughter brought some tamales, so we unwrapped those. So yeah, we had something to unwrap. But anyways, man, let's get into it, guys. Man, I don't know, bro. Like, I've been seeing a lot of crazy shit. Like, man, you got a bunch of fucking points. You were talking about Genty, you know what I mean, on IG. If you guys ain't following him, got to follow Sportsman on fucking IG and all social media. Shit, hey, you're blowing up on TikTok. You get a lot of fucking likes on that shit. I see that shit, bro. I see you on TikTok.
Shit, yeah, that's where I started at right there. That's where it's all moving, man. I'm trying to get that movement to fucking Instagram. I got like 20K over there.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's a whole little sports platform over there, man. Just go over there and talk your shit.
Yeah, but just going off of that and just seeing what Maxx Crosby was talking about earlier, and then plus us winning. I was, and then everyone's been talking about Coach AP, if he's going to stick around, if Tom Telesco should go. So I just named this podcast this are the Raiders are going to be cleaning house and moving into 2025, bro. That's kind of like, because there's so many different takes, there's so many things being out there, but I don't know, man. Did you guys hear anything? Like, did you guys hear the Maxx Crosby little snippets that they put out of him?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah. I did a video myself. The funny thing about it is, I promise y'all I ain't psychic, but I be saying this shit right before they say this shit. Because most of my videos, bruh, I just fucking just say what's on my mind. I just fucking think of shit and be like, hey, what if this shit? Or I just say some shit, and then I swear they just fucking come with it right after. I had just the day before did a video saying how much us losing the number 1 pick affects Maxx Crosby, because he liked Cam, he likes Shedeur Sanders. He's already been losing and enduring shit, but that was something that he actually looked forward to if it was going to go to that. But now that now that that's not there, you feel me? There's no real direction to the team once again. You feel me? Like I said, man, he wants to win. I promise you. I said this shit very next day. Boom, he drops a video. And, he looked at my story and shit. Very next day, he dropped the video. And he's saying exact same shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not fucking rocket science, bro. When you're that great of a player and you put that much in, you can't continue to see the same thing, man. You wouldn't. I wouldn't. It's just not realistic,
Yeah. So
the way I see it, the way I see it, if I may, without you, they won the game. So why you bitching if we won a game when you want to win? If we want to win so bad, why don't you support your teammates and be a leader like you're supposed to be, instead of talking about your money? Right off the bat, just I seen what you said about him, and I felt that way. I felt that way that this was coming, because as soon as he mentioned that my guaranteed money is out, he already done got paid his guaranteed money. So now that's when players start talking about that shit. That's when players start talking about, I want to win. I want to do this.
Well,
I want to do that.
I can't let you do that, Greg, because he's been saying that from day one.
Yeah,
and,
but then he also says, I want to be a Raider for life. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing this, and I do that. If you flipping the script because of a quarterback, you're flipping the script because of a quarterback.
You want to win 3 games every fucking year, and when you sacrifice your entire fucking life every single day? Come on, man. Eventually, you got the money now. You're rich already, right? The stress is gone of life, all those things. Now it's about winning, and they continue. And if you just go out there and you just scratching and you just can't win, but you're building towards something, that's different. What is this team building towards? It's here, then they tear it down. It's here, then they tear it down. He's had like 4 coaches in 6 years. I mean, these gripes are warranted, and this is all on the Raiders. The Raiders have to fix all of this, so we're going to lose every great player. We've already lost Jacobs. We're going to end up losing Crosby. We don't get it together. We lost Mack. We're going to lose all of our great players. We don't retain our draft picks. These are guys we drafted. Yeah. This is the worst thing. You know what I mean? When you got to keep your draft picks, man. Amik, we don't have nobody. Like, it makes no sense, man. That's on the organization. Like, we got to stop blaming these players because they're telling the truth. Yeah. And the Raiders got to get this shit together, or we're going to be having these kind of conversations 5 years from now with the same bullshit, because it doesn't make any sense. It's not fucking right.
We're going to be talking about we let Maxx go. We let Maxx go.
Exactly. We're gonna be, and we like, man, I wish we had a edge rusher. You know what I mean? That's why it's like, bro, we have one. So it's like, I don't understand. Like, that's why, like, I don't really know what order you had everything going, man. But the whole him winning and everyone got mad that he won and that we won the game and stuff. That really tripped me out. I really didn't understand everyone's point of view on that. Yeah. Did I want to lose? Hell fucking yeah. I want to lose. But if I'm coaching the team and I don't have no guarantees, how am I going to go out there and coach to lose? That makes no sense. That's why I say that the tank was never on. You know what I mean? It was never on. They was really trying to win, and that was the first game we were favored in. I don't know if anyone knows that. Yeah. That's the first game we're favored in all fucking season. Season. That's what I'm saying. So all the games we were in that we should have never been in because we're playing with third-string guys and the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, All that should be credit to AP. We should have been in any of those games. But for the fact that people got mad at him for that, but they wasn't mad, but they were mad at him for not beating KC, made no sense.
Yeah.
Made no fucking sense. Make it make sense. Y'all mad we didn't beat KC, but you mad we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the same fucking scenario. We need to lose all these games. Yeah. But as a coach and the player, and as a player, you're playing to win. That's why the tank has to come from the top. There has to be I said this in the video, AP, both times, Mark Davis, they get in the room and they say, hey, look, guys, this season is lost. We have the #1 pick. We have 3 games left. Let's go ahead and go to the young guys. Let's go ahead and, give our veterans just a little bit of time every game, just to make sure they hit their bonuses and everything. You know what I mean? Everyone get their little, maybe they play like the first half of every game. And then you just play, you play your Bradleys. You play your McCormicks. You play all these young guys. And then you live with the results, which are going to be losses, but it's all for the future for a reason, because you have a vision for the future, right? That's what I said. Like, think of the Indianapolis Colts decided to win a meaningless, dumbass game, and you don't get Peyton Manning. They don't have a fucking chip. They're chipless. Like, some things you have to have a vision from the top, and we can't blame AP for that because they're not on the same page. You know what I mean? AP's like, I'm coaching from my fucking job. And they over there like, we want to win, and the fans, we got more sense than everybody. We like, lose, motherfucker, lose. We need a reset. But, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, let me get to the chat real quick. I'm going to play what I found the spot right here where Crosby was talking, so I want to play real quick. Hopefully you don't shut it down. We'll see what's up. I just want to get to the chat real quick, and we'll just continue to talk about that, because I do got a couple of points on that. Like, it's like I know we do agree on the whole winning and losing thing, but it's like, I get what you're saying, but it's like, fuck. And but we'll get into it. Let me get to the chat real quick, and we'll get chopping it up. Raider Paul in the building. What up? What up? Luis in the building. What up? Fear Raider in the building. SoCal Sal. Jonathan Salmon. What up? What up? Yoji's gonna learn. You ain't young no more. Dark Side 219. What up? Mr. Raider Miguel. What's up, bro? What's up from New Orleans? Let's go. What up? What up, bro? Salute. Hopefully having a good one. Dark Side saying some shit right there. I'm trying to catch up to everybody. Chris, what up, bro? So what up? Local Sick checked out Sunday's night. So if he talk crazy, you might as well trade for King's Ransom now. Yeah, hey, that's another good point right there for sure. Indigenous Massage 98. Fuck 98. King of Pressures. Get the fuck out of here. King of Pressures. That's fucking hilarious. That's all of hilarious, bro. I'm sorry, like, hey, I'm not like, Maxx Crosby is one of my favorite players, bro. But I mean, I'm not gonna, hey, if they're talking shit, it's a good one. I'm gonna laugh, bro. I'm gonna laugh. I don't give a fuck. Orlando's in the building, and all eyes. What up? So check us out. That shit's funny though. The King of Pressures. That's fucked up. All right, let me show this real quick. Because Gravy, I don't think Gravy's seen it, but I'm gonna play it real quick. So this is where it started. Apparently, this is what everyone's going fucking crazy for. It's a little 30-second, videos. So check it out.
Send it to me as well. For me, I think everything he said, like, I fully agree with. You know what I mean? I fully align with. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna play the game forever. Is that right? That's where it gets. You could ruffle some feathers, and people always be like, "Oh, he wants out," or because I hear it all the time. People love to talk about me getting traded, and that's just the reality. Like, I've earned that right to be in. You know what I mean? If they're not talking about you, I'm doing something wrong. So, like, regardless, everyone's always got something to say about me, good or bad. So I get blamed for this season. I get blamed when it's everything, you know what I mean? But when it's good, it's like I'm the next coming of Jesus, and I'm the greatest thing to ever walk the planet. You know what I mean? So it comes with both of it. But at the end of the day, I agree with what Miles said. Like, I'm on the same boat. Like, I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, I want to I want to know there's a real plan and execution behind it. You know what I mean? It's like I put in way too much work, bro. And I get it from a front office standpoint and coaches standpoint. Like, well, this guy just be a football player and stop worrying about. I'm like, the people that have that opinion to say, and then, like, I'll never operate like that, because you're not in my shoes, and you can never be in my shoes. So, like, you don't understand what I do to even get on the field on Sunday.
Yeah, see, what he's saying is true, but like, a lot of people didn't see this whole interview. They just got a little whiff of what it is. You know what I mean? So
I saw this whole shit.
So Yeah, so like I seen most of it, but I just want you guys to check it out.
It is, bro. Like I've had 6 surgeries now. I've put everything into it. I train all year round. I sacrifice all the time in the world, my daughter, my family, with y'all, with everybody, 24/7. I like real isolation a lot of the time because I got to be up at 5 in the morning, no matter if it's off. So y'all know how it is. Like I put everything into it, and I've earned the right to say something. And I'm not sitting here saying I got all the answers or I'm 100% right about everything. But at the end of the day, like my intentions are pure, and like I want to win, and that's all that matters to me. And like, yeah, it's been tough. You know what I mean? It's been 6 years of inconsistency. You know what I mean? It's new coaches every other year.
Yeah, this is a spot where everyone's freaking the fuck out. But
at the same coaches every year, these things. That's what I'm saying. These are things fans can't argue.
Yeah, and he's not wrong. He's not fucking wrong at all.
No, not at all.
This and that, and new teammates, and there's been plenty of times where I'm like, damn, like this D line is cold, and then I come back and every single one of them's gone. You know?
Yeah, see that shit right there. I'm like, yo, like that's crazy. When he said that, I was like, okay.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then it just there's on and on and on. There's a lot of things. So it's just like it's tough, bro. Because I feel for Miles because he's in that same boat. Like Miles is a future Hall of Famer, and he's a great player, and he's earned the right to say what he wants. And he's been in Cleveland and hasn't won really. You know what I mean? We're both. I think we both made the playoffs. How many times? I think you would know, Darian. Have they made the playoffs since Miles?
They lost to the Chiefs.
I think twice, right?
Yeah. See, so that's where it all started because I think the question is a lot of people were, don't get it misconstrued. They were like, people were thinking that like it was about him talking about it. It wasn't. They asked him a question about Myles Garrett, and then he kind of went into his rant about it.
The Texans last year.
Yeah.
And then last year to the Texans, the team that the Browns built by trading away everything for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
So, 0-2 in the first round.
Same with the Rams with the Lions. They've helped them build their best team.
That's comedy.
Yeah, literally.
So he's 0-2.
Y'all killing me with this, man.
Yeah. So that's the point. Like he's been in the league for 8 years. He's been in the playoffs twice. I've been in the league for 6 years, and I've been in the playoffs once. Like, yeah.
So that's tracking. I mean, shit. That's tracking. This from a fourth. Look, this is the whole thing. Like, I when we were talking about earlier, before we got on, when we were talking about the Raiders and how they came in and stuff like that, he was a 4th rounder, bro. Like, I'm not saying that he's not good or anything like that, but like they said, king of fucking pressures and shit. He is the face of the Raiders and shit like that. He doesn't have a lot of sacks, but he's good. I'm not giving him wrong, but he's built himself up. So even if he's had all these different players, coaches, whatever or not, he barely started getting real good, barely like fucking 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Out of his 6 years, he was slowly building. He wasn't like he
was almost. He should have been Rookie of the Year. I mean, he had more sacks than Bosa. I mean, come on now. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that.
Talking shit about my Raiders, so let's not do
that, bro.
I'm not taking away from him. I'm not taking away from him completely, but yet at the same time, he came from obscurity, and then the Raiders kind of like got him to where he was. Like no matter what. Where was the other teams that were saying that this guy was going to be the Rookie of the fucking year, type shit. So none of the other teams, a lot of teams passed on him. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
a lot of teams passed on Tom Brady too. None of that matters though. I'm just saying he's a great player. He's all pro.
Yeah, well, but who he stood with,
I'm just saying it's meaning you can't always project a great player. You know what I mean? When I first laid my eyes on him, first thing I saw was Jared Allen. I was like, this motherfucker remind me of Jared Allen. But I wasn't sure if he was going to develop to that, but that's what I saw in preseason. Rookie year preseason. Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker looks like Jared Allen because he had that motor from the gate. He's a game changer, man. And it's a shame that we're in position to let somebody like him walk away from us again. We let Khalil Mack walk away.
Yeah, that's where.
No. So we're in position to let it happen though, because like he said, he wants to see what direction. Like if it all unfolds and there's zero fucking direction, and we're gonna fucking do some trash, he gonna be like, man, fuck it. Do what's best for both of us. You know what I mean? Like they should have did with Devontae last season. Once they seen that they wasn't going to get a QB, they should have traded Devontae in the offseason and got a first-round pick.
Very true. But I agree with you on that.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, you got to just be honest with yourself as a team, as an organization. And that's the difference between the Raiders and the Steelers and all these great organizations that we used to be. We used to be a great organization, ran from the top. You know what I mean? It's been a long time, man. But we do everything wrong, man. We do everything fucking wrong at the top. And until we fix that, We're gonna lose every Josh Jacobs. We're gonna lose every Maxx Crosby. We're gonna lose every fucking Khalil Mack. We're never gonna get another Charles Woodson. We're never gonna get, you know what I mean? None of these guys. They're not gonna come here as free agents. For what?
Yeah.
For what? You're promising mediocrity. You're promising inconsistency, like you said. You're promising new coaches. You bring Devontae there and you get rid of the quarterback he came for. You know what I mean? Like all this dysfunctional shit that only happens in Las Vegas, and it's fucking pissing me and these players off.
Well, started in Oakland.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's finish the list. Gabe, I just got home, stepped on a rusty ass nail today. Fuck, bro. Hopefully you're all right, Doc.
Man. Pour some Coke on that shit.
Yeah.
Like I want to be a part of something that is all about winning and all about football. You know what I mean? All about not the bullshit, not all the extra shit. Like I just want to win. And yeah, I mean, there's, like I said, like there's obviously a million conversations to be had. Like it's no secret. Like you know what I mean? Like my contract situation, like I have no more guaranteed money.
See that right there, when he said no more guaranteed money, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is that?
There's a lot of different things. Like obviously, you know, there's gonna be a lot of things that need to be talked about, and I'm looking forward to those conversations. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Like I'm really looking forward to this offseason, the process. And I will say, like on top of it, like the Raider fans have been dope and I love them to death. Like that's one thing through everything. Like the fans have truly since day one like embraced me and being in their corner, and I think it's been the dopest shit. Like even with my injuries and all the shit, like the support has been like the coolest shit ever. And so yeah, there's so many different things that got to be talked about. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Love that. That's a beautiful answer. And the best thing is we'll be able to give some live updates here for the Condor Cartel and everybody with the rush. So
yeah.
I
I think it's been the dopest shit. Like even with my injuries and all the shit, like the support has been like the coolest shit ever. And so yeah, there's so many different things that
thank you
got to be talked about. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Now this is the part.
Love that. That's a beautiful answer. And the best thing is we'll be able to give some live updates here for the Condor Cartel and everybody with the rush. So
yeah.
They just gave it away right there. We're gonna give live updates. What do you mean you're gonna give live updates, bro? They just gave it away right there. He's gonna get traded. I think he's gone. I hate to say it, but I think he's gone.
It's possible.
No, I
mean,
I think he's gone, bro. I think he's gone. I think personally, just with that, because check this out. Let me give you my opinion real quick, and then I know Gravy. I know you're pretty strong in your opinion too, but this is what I'm saying. It's like when you're talking in past tense, this is what they did, and he knows he hasn't won, but he wants to be a part of a winning team. He just said it right now, and then what confirms it is his boys. You already know he talked to his boys. Like, man, this shit ain't fucking working out. If anything comes up, bro, I'm out. We out. Y'all ready? Fuck, let's go. And they just said it right. This just the way their fucking body language and everything. We'll give you live, up to date. Da 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 da. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Because it's like it's
you're making up shit, Lo.
I'm not making it, bro. I know how to read the fucking room, dog. Come on, bro.
You ain't reading him, bro. He's getting paid a lot of fucking money to be a Raider.
He don't have no more guarantee money.
And it doesn't matter. He's gonna get paid either way.
I got no more guarantees.
That means everything. Yeah, no more guarantees. Because really that's when the team can play with the money and play with the cap.
Sign another contract.
So check this out.
If the Raiders want to fuck this organization up, then go ahead and do what Lo thinks. But if they want to be stable and get the wishes of have some stability like he wants, then fucking do what he asked for. Exactly. Do that one time. Do that one time for one of your fucking players instead of saying, "Oh, trade him, fuck him." Exactly. He over pursues. He gets there, and he's not even close. He's not even close to being T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt, or fucking Garrett. He's not even close to that.
Well, he's right behind them. He's
behind them, but
it's literally them three. It's literally them three.
He has a ways.
In that order.
Ways to go, bro.
In that order. He averages 10 sacks. He averaged 10 sacks a season. It's in that order.
Well, he's getting hurt now. He's getting hurt now.
Sam.
He didn't have no help, and he's bitching. So,
Man. Nah, man. What he complaining about, it's not even about winning and losing. What he's complaining about right now is inconsistency, changing coaches, shit that you can help, that you can fix without even, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like and that's legit things he's complaining about, man.
We're falling into this bullshit that I keep saying that, oh, you don't like it, get out of here. You don't like it, get out of here. Fuck that. Why don't the Raiders organization say, nah, bro, we're going to keep you. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Exactly.
Do that Marcus Allen shit. Sit fucking down. Do what Al Davis did to Marcus Allen. Sit fucking down and watch this young boy, Bo Jackson, tear that ass up. You know what I mean? Do something like that. That's what I would do.
Or just fix yourself. Or just fix yourself.
Fix it. Make them happy.
Fucking organization. Yeah, fix your organization. Because, I mean, it's everything that's going on negative is our fucking fault. It's not Maxx Crosby's fault. It's not fucking Josh Jacobs' fault. It's not Derek Carr's fault. It's our fucking fault, bro. It's from the top, man. And until we fix that shit, until they get their mind right, we're gonna keep losing every great player we draft. Like they keep saying, build within the draft, build in the draft. But bro, we're building in the draft and we're not keeping it. Yeah, we're not keeping them. So what does it matter?
Yeah. See, I like Big Poppy says right here. Nobody's above the shit, not even the fucking owner. That's kind of true right there.
Well,
hey, shout out
what
North
is a shield now, bro?
Yeah.
What the hell's a shield now, bro?
Bro, that's a flimsy ass shield right now, bro. Let's quit.
Piece of shit, bro. It's a piece of shit right now. Admit it.
Prototype.
Admit it.
Prototype.
What type of respect? What type of
make that wobble sound? The metal wobble sound like waka waka.
What type of respect does that shield have? You know, when Raiders walk into the game, they're like, "Oh fuck, here come the Raiders." And ain't no intimidation. There ain't no giddy up or anything like that. Well, we can't wait to play the Raiders, man. You better watch out. They don't game plan extra hard for us, bro.
A lot was in denial then, John.
Yeah,
it wasn't me though.
We heard the same thing from Jacobs and Carr, but they were in denial then.
Yep.
And Adams, yeah.
Yep, facts.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds very eerily fucking like I've seen this story before. Yeah, that's like seeing Halloween fucking 6. You know what's gonna happen? Fucking the one person that we like gonna get killed.
That's comedy.
And it's gonna be a wrap, bro. Come on. I like what fucking Jesse Norcal said right here. And listen, man, I'm not saying Maxx Crosby is gonna get traded. This is kind of what it looks like. It sounds like it. It kind of like it's like a fucking preview. You know what I mean? I don't want Max to get traded. And even though I'm like kind of down talking just a second ago, I fucking think he's one of the better players that we've ever had in a long time. Compared to Mac, but we don't want to get rid of him like a fucking Mac or Jacobs. We were just talking about Jacobs. Jacobs balling his fucking ass off. He fucking had 21 fucking points in fantasy points by the half, and they took his ass out.
Baller, bro.
Took his ass out and let his young dog be. You know what I mean? So, anyways,
we drafted him.
Yeah. So, what is Maxx Crosby not happy with the job that AP did this year? Or was it not him that said last year, if AP don't get the job, then he might want to see other options are available. He can bounce it in peace. Now, see, that's the thing. That is very, very true. And that's why I fucking read it, because he was pounding on the table for him, right?
Okay. And what's wrong with that? So
no, nothing. But now all of a sudden, because he's losing, now all of a sudden he needs to know the direction.
But he ain't losing. He ain't losing because of the coach. He's losing because
is he a player or is no? But listen, is he a player or is he? This is the thing. Is he a player or now he's part of the organization? Like part of the ownership.
He's a voice.
Did he get another 10% that we didn't see? Like you know what I mean? Come on, like
your great players that have a voice, just like Kobe had a voice. Yeah. Your great players always have a voice on which was going on. It don't change right. It don't change right now. And he's a generational player on our team. And he has the right to be like, bruh, what's the plan? And they, you know what I mean? They shouldn't hesitate to fucking tell them what's the fucking plan. The way they fucking pulled the carpet underneath them over and over and over. Come on, man.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's fucking ridiculous. I'm tired of it. They need to fucking fix this shit. I need to fucking have a meeting with Mark Davis, punk ass.
Yeah. Yeah, but
makes no sense, man. No fucking sense because it's avoidable, man. Like, it's like, bro, it's not fucking rocket science, bro. Have a meeting. Like, we all know when teams are tanking, bro. You know what I mean? We all see when teams is tanking. Like, go ahead and let them tank. Go ahead and you're gonna fit, bro. You're gonna completely fix everything, bro. Like, it all starts with a franchise, man. Whether it was Cam or Sanders, you feel me? It starts with a franchise, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Now you got to play around with Sam Darnold, who's having a great season right now. But you know what I mean?
Mark Davis, stupid.
Hey, Dixon, I'm with you, bro. Let's jump him.
Let's jump him.
Let's jump him. I'm sick of his ass.
All about the over and under. Time to face the facts, my friend. The veil's being lifted. All right. So, what's the over under on Crosby leaving? If he's gonna take off, I need some good tickets. So I need to win some shit.
See, now that would be. Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like that though. I'm gonna tell you like this. Crosby is not gone unless we don't do nothing. Now, this is what I'm looking at. If the Raiders are saying, all right, we can't trade up, you like punk ass Telesco's most likely gonna do, and say we got to do something else. What if we pull off a move and we trade for, let's say, a Kyler Murray?
I've seen that shit out there.
Yeah,
I was talking about Kyler Murray last week.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I said it first. Whoever you heard it from, I'm pretty sure I said it first. But look, let's say we trade for a Kyler Murray and we go sign a T. Higgins, and we already have a Myers. We already have we're not that fucking far away, bro, from being in a wild card. We just need a fucking quarterback. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear people like, we should get the best available like Genty. Y'all sound dumb as fuck, man. Stupid as fuck.
I would take Genty if he was there.
You would, if we ended up in the top 10, you wouldn't take Genty.
For what? For what? So you can fucking have him for 4 years? How about you get a player that's going to be a cornerstone for 8-9 years? Get to a dope, get the best linebacker, get the best safety corner. I love Genty. He dope as fuck, but we know we're not going to pay him or keep him. We have a guy who believes in the 3-back system. Remember, that's why we're last in rushing. You know what I'm saying? And he told us loud and clear, we're not paying the running back. We see Josh Jacobs balling right now. Genty makes no sense for us, bro, because he's not going to be here long enough. In the first round, we need a player that's going to be here, bro, like Woodson was. Even though he left and came back, but we need a player that's going to be here. You know what I mean? We know a running back's not going to be here, especially with Tom Telesco. He just showed you, bro. I told you. Bro, look, I ain't trying to act like I'm some type of fucking insider or nothing like that. But I'm telling you, bro, I did a video and I said, did Tom Telesco, Khalil Mack, Josh Jacobs. I tagged Josh Jacobs in it. He literally told me, bro, facts, bro. Never even talked to him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and we're last in rushing. So why the fuck will we get Genty? You feel what I'm saying? He's dope as fuck. But we're gonna do him dirty and do ourselves dirty. It don't even make sense. Let's get somebody we're gonna have for 7, 8, 9 years or some shit. I don't know.
Raider Way said the Crosby's jersey discount at Allegiant Stadium.
Hey, when you see that, you know.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I hope not, man. I hope they find a way.
I hope they don't either, man. But
I hope they trade for somebody. I hope they make some kind of splash, man. Because if not, it's gonna be more years of this dumb shit for no reason, bro. We're close, man.
yeah.
We're, you know what I mean? Like right now, we're competing with fucking 4th string guys and all kinds of shit. Like, we get healthy and get an actual good quarterback, man. We already got some weapons, man. We'd be good, bro. But it's all on Telesco, man.
So what you think about this whole thing, Gravy? Talk to me.
It just we had mentioned the Kyler Murray shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I like Kyler Murray, but if we make a move like that, what I'm worried about is that we could say, hey, we could get a quarterback, and we could get Shadir Sanders, or we could get whoever, but we got to get a person in there that can offensively, as an offensive coordinator, a quarterback coach, that is all world for this team, bro. We can't get these quarterback coaches and then make them offensive coordinators. We need to get an offensive coordinator that's decorated and that does good shit, or one of these young guys that are on good teams that can work, that wants to work with Kyler Murray or one of these young guys and make something happen. Because if we get these retread, fired all the time offensive coordinators, it's going to be the same shit.
Same shit.
So, look at college and look at these young guys that are behind McVay and all that shit. It doesn't matter what their contract is. If it's longer than the coach, extend AP just to get an offensive coordinator and just call it a bullshit contract or something. I don't know. Just give AP a little bit more money. Just do something. There's no reason why for 1 year that the guy in Washington shouldn't have been our offensive coordinator. Look what that guy's doing with that rookie.
We should have both of those. We should have both of those guys. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. because
gotta-
Washington did not expect to win.
So we hired a general manager that doesn't want to do shit. That's not aggressive.
It's Craig Tubby.
That's not aggressive. That doesn't like to move up. He just wants to sit and save money and think it's a fucking piggy bank, and then not want to take risk and not want to take risk because he's worried about his own reputation.
Yeah,
his reputation's trash. He's never won, bro. What is his reputation? He never built a winning team.
Well, he's gonna prolong it. He's gonna prolong it, and then what it is our organization is so fucking stupid. They get a guy just like this with a bad reputation.
Right after he got fired.
He got fired.
They hired him so quick, bro. Like there wasn't any real good GMs that were coming up or anything like that. Like with guys with notoriety. Like it was other things you could have done. They fucking get on my nerves with that shit. Like they jumped on that so fast, just like they jumped on Gardner Minshew. Yeah. That was our first fucking free agent signing. Before Christian Wilkins, we signed Gardner Minshew. Let that sink in. That's Tom Telesco. While y'all over here blaming AP talking about he shouldn't do this with his team, bruh. They went out and signed Gardner Minshew, the first fucking free agent signing.
He was the first guy on fucking Maxx Crosby's podcast, the new season.
It's nuts, man. It's fucking nuts.
It looked like Maxx Crosby was down for it.
Nah, come on, you gotta
Maxx Crosby was laughing at his ass, bro. Like
they got it. What you gonna do? They just having fun, man. But in his heart, he knew this shit was.
Yeah.
But they bought in. You feel me? They bought in. You try. You have to buy in. What that shit do? That's what that shit do. You already know.
Shit. I don't know, man. I
just like every day this fucking
every day is something. It's I think people are taking it too far, and I kind of like leaned in on it as far as these guys talking about, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, look at the way he said it. They're gonna let him. Like, I don't think he's going anywhere, bro. I think the only one that's gonna, I think a big change if AP takes off. Shit, he might want AP gone. He might stay because AP is gone, bro. Like, I don't know, but like as far as just testing the waters, bro, like it all depends on who we're gonna bring in coming forward, bro. That's what it really boils down to. It's gonna matter on who comes in this offseason, bro. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's coaching, players,
and then
it's
if he
gonna
don't
be
win,
players.
and then if he don't win the first year, we're gonna be ready to fire him. You see what I'm saying? It don't make any sense, man. It don't make any sense. You got to build with somebody, and why not build with a guy who demands the respect of the locker room? They all fuck with him. They all love him. They play for him. Right now, they got 3 wins, and they play like they're going to the playoffs. And these guys are all third strings and backups. We ain't even supposed to be playing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's coaching, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck people be asking for. I don't understand. Gravy, no. If he got to fucking go out there and coach up his third string tackle, and he got to go against fucking the top-notch guys every fucking week, guess what? You got to fucking develop and coach him up every week. And then shit, you develop this guy now. He wasn't supposed to even play. That's coaching.
You got to treat him as a starter, bro.
Exactly. That's coaching, man. And they've developed all of these guys. They developed a lot of guys, man.
Raider Nation, I've seen this too. Trade for Tyreek Hill now.
Bullshit, man.
I'm good. We ain't doing
I mean, I would love to have fucking Tyreek Hill.
But we need a quarterback, though. We're gonna need a
not before that. Yeah, not before. But I'm telling you, but like when he, like we were saying, the Maxx thing, I think Maxx stays. Like I said, if you make a splash trade for like a Kyler Murray, he's still young. Kyler's still young. You feel me? Like if you make a splash play for like somebody like that, that intrigues Maxx. You feel me? Because hey, we got it. Okay, all right. You just can't go in there and be like, we got Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? He can be like, man, I'm out of here.
The thing is, though, man, is that this dude doesn't have the reputation for doing that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he don't. Not
he
at
don't
all.
Have the
I think his job is on the line though right now. Like right now, if they scapegoat AP and fire him, guess who's getting fired next? If we don't, you know what I mean?
All him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's all him right now. Because when AP said, talk to Tom Telesco, I thought that was right. Switch that hand. That AP came out of his little puppet shell, his little puppet box, and said, "Fuck this! Everybody's blaming.
Let's go, bro.
Everybody's blaming me for this shit, all this tank bullshit, and all this losing and stuff." And then I go talk to the guy that's telling me to do this shit.
Exactly. You seen what he said? Hey, remember, man? Just before the Raiders even played the Chiefs, Mark Davis, they had that little or the winter meetings. Mark Davis is upset, right? He wants to win, right? So why the fuck are we mad at AP for winning when the owner wants to win? Why you want? You know what I mean? That's the owner not thinking for the future. But we're mad at the coach who's coaching to have a job. But then we wouldn't have been mad if we beat the Chiefs. What? Make it make sense, man.
You still would have heard some. We would have been happy that we beat the Chiefs because they were the Chiefs, but we get pissed off because we beat the Jags.
That's what I'm saying. But either way, it's a win. Either way, a one win affects us the same way, whether it was Kansas City or the Jaguars. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? So they're mad about a win we got, but then people was mad about a win we didn't get. Make up your fucking mind, man. I want to lose. Hell yeah, I wanted to lose. But if I was coaching the team and they said my job is on the line, I'm trying to win. But if they call me in there and say, hey, AP, your job is secure. Just go out and coach these young guys, what you've been doing. We're going to get to the future and get this and that and that. That's totally different, man. Totally different. Or if you say, hey, AP, we think we're going to move on. We're going to move on from you after this season. You still throw the young guys in there and you let them coach out there. You know what I mean? Like,
so shout out Fear Raider, bro. So I don't know if this is true or not, but he's saying right here, so Telesco is rumored to be at odds with Davis and Bradley concerning Sanders. I haven't seen a report of that. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but I haven't. So
let me look. I'm not surprised, man, because I've been called this shit, man. They're not on the same page. I know Telesco and AP weren't on the same page when AP said Josh Jacobs was the heart of the team, and then as soon as they interviewed Telesco, he says, I believe in a 3-back system. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. So do you think that AP and fucking what's the name have a better relationship?
Who?
Telesco?
Let's go.
No, I'm saying Tom Brady and fucking, AP.
I think they do. From what I heard, Brady had something to do. He had a lot to do with AP getting that job.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Pretty fucking interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't technically hate fucking Telesco. I mean,
let's hold him accountable.
I do know for years he picked a lot of good players that never really amounted to shit.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, like he has, like, it's just. You hear that?
Babe, you turn down that remote on the way. That's me.
Yeah, easy now. Let's go. This little Phil
Collins, bro. That's Phil Collins right there, bro.
You're gonna get his band real quick. You can be playing that background music.
That's the lofi music, bro. When I go to sleep, the lofi.
Yeah, the lofi.
What do you say? Hey, hold on. Go back one, Low.
Y'all Telesco narrative sounds stupid.
Bruh, you just don't you don't understand. If you say that, you just don't understand how this football thing works.
Yeah.
You gotta do more than
who that comment comes from, dude. It's well expected. It's well expected.
I'm Easy Bronx.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, Easy, yeah.
That's a general manager, coach.
Yeah.
Questions me on my coaching methods. Questions everybody on.
Let's go 17 on soft. Nothing new Raiders doing.
The thing is about Telesco is that we don't know, but we just gotta go. We just gotta
check it.
He's good in the draft. That's all we know, really. You know what I mean? He doesn't talk much. He doesn't speak out much. But I think that, yes, he is getting this team together as far as draft picks. But all he did was just get he got Bryant, the tight end, Minshew, and the big
Chris
defensive
Wilkins.
tackle
That's it.
Which was Christian Wilkins. He didn't have a lot of money. And we had a lot of dead cap situation.
Yeah, but we still had some bread. We still had some money. We had enough money to get Patrick Queen. He was out there available. We could have got the safety Simmons. He was out there available. It was guys available that we could have really shown that we're going to compete, and he chose to get no one.
That's where I'm getting at, Maine, is that he sat on that 30-40 million for like 6 months. You know what I mean? And it didn't do anything. And then that's when I started to question. You get this narrative to where the
imitation crowd.
People don't know that shit. They just assume that, But you call him Coupon Tom, but then you're saying, oh, he hit the draft on the first 3 picks. You know what I mean? What is it?
That's crazy.
What is it? What do you want?
I mean, but drafting and free agency are 2 different things. Because when you're drafting, it costs you nothing, right? You're just drafting with Lions, and especially if you're not saying, like, they say Telesco drafts good. Okay, why? Who did he find in the 5th round? Who did he find in the 4th round? You know what I mean? It's easy to hit the first couple guys. We talking about. I did a video talking about gyms, and it was like Brock is a gym. I'm like, that's not a gym.
No, he's not. We were talking about him last year.
Yeah, come on. He's a first round. He's first round. He's dope. He's not a gym. Your gym is somebody you found who wasn't supposed to be shit. Like how Hunter Renfrow came out of nowhere. That's how you like. As fucked up as they did, as Mayock and them was on first round picks, they found gems late in the draft, and those gems are still on the team now. They just now starting to leave the team. Yeah, like so. I don't know.
Brock Bowers was
so good.
So if you read what Brock Bowers was, and then what Maxx Crosby was,
that was a gem.
That was a gem. You know what I'm saying? That's where you got to look at it. Like, you know, you got to look at it with like, you know, what Raider goggles. You know, take the Raider goggles off. You got to look at it like that, because I mean, that's the truth, bro. Like they did find some gems. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs technically was a gem. He was a backup running back, and they picked him up in the 1st round. You know what I mean? They had the idea of running back, and look at him now, bro. Like, but he always ran hard. He just ran different. He wasn't speedy, but you see what he does now. So they seen it. They seen it. You see what I mean? So it's like, let's talk about Telesco. Telesco was part of a team that picked up Andrew Luck. He was part of that team. He didn't pick him. Andrew Luck was already a fucking world renowned coming into the fucking
obvious first round pick. Yeah, obvious.
Right, obvious. Like it's an obvious first round pick. There you go. Okay.
Obvious number 1 pick.
Right. So the way we were gonna go, if everyone was looking at it, Penix was supposed to be our quarterback. We already had a tight end, but apparently, obviously, see Myers, there was something already there. Myers was gone for half the fucking season. So picking up Brock Bowers was fucking almost the easiest thing to do, because when Myers came in, when we were talking about it the year prior, when we ended up drafting him, we were like, hey, Bowers was like that fucking dude. We were talking about him 2 years before he was even coming out. So for us to get him, like, you know, cool. That's kind of like where I'm at with it. So it's like, and then okay, let's talk about some of the players that he drafted in fucking Chargers. Didn't he have something to do with Derwin James? But Derwin James is
another obvious first round pick that fell right to you.
Herbert, obvious.
Another obvious first round pick that fell
so there are a lot of just
how do you get credit for that?
Yeah, exactly. So
come on,
that's what it is, bro. So
that's it.
Glade was not considered.
Now I did like that pick. Yeah, I think that pick was I think that might have been his best pick. I think Brock obviously is the best player from there, but I think DJ Glaze might have been his best like gym pick. He can turn into a gym.
Yeah,
because no one liked it. Everybody was saying, "What the fuck?" They wanted that big time 3rd round pick guy.
Yeah,
I said there was a reason why he was a 3rd round pick. I was saying that from the get.
Keenan Allen wasn't a 3rd round pick. He was. He came in.
Melvin Gordon was the best running back in college.
And Keenan Allen, Keenan Allen came in.
Boza obvious.
Yeah.
Derek Watt, a fucking fullback. Come on, you gonna bring up Watt because his last name is Watt?
Exactly.
Mike Williams.
Derwin James is good, but he's
Derwin James is dope. Derwin James, Mike. Well, these are all 1st round picks. Everyone you're showing up here, these are 1st round pick guys that matter.
Yeah. So
come on, bro.
I'm not saying that he can't pick talent or doesn't have a team for talent and stuff like that, but those are fucking obvious picks. And even they were. If you go back and read all these guys, Bosa was high in the draft because of his brother. Keenan Allen was there was even a reference that I used. They said, don't be surprised if Tom Telesco doubles down on a fucking position. And he did with Brock Bowers, our number 1 pick. And he also did that when the year prior, Keenan Allen came in and they doubled down on a receiver because that was the best player available. We had talked about that shit. I remember that specifically. So he wasn't a 3rd round, John 7th in Studios. I get you. But these are all good ass picks. Maybe Mike Williams wasn't. Derwin James was. Who drafts a fucking fullback? You see what I'm saying? Like,
and no, it's not like he wasn't even as good as Ingold. No one cares about fucking Watt.
Yeah, exactly. So
Ingold's a better fucking fullback.
Yeah, Tom Eichenberg hasn't considered a top hit. Yeah, that's true too. So
Eichenberg ain't did shit yet. He ain't fucking bust on the team. He ain't do nothing just because I like him at Ohio State. But
was a 3rd round pick. My bad. Okay, I thought he was a 1st round. I apologize.
Yeah, Eichenberg's done nothing so far, but I like him in college.
Yeah, I thought let me double check. I mean, I don't know. I thought he was a fucking first round.
You just naming guys now. Tariq Williams. Bro, come on. You just gonna name the whole
Who
draft?
gives a fuck? That's in San Diego. What's he doing for the Raiders? I don't give a fuck about Chargers. I don't want to see that shit.
Point is, bro, you gotta bring in. You gotta build a team through the draft and free agency. You can't.
I don't want
Monte have a whole
Teo.
team of young guys, bro. You can't have a whole team of young guys. You got to mix it up, man. That's why we got a bunch of young guys playing now with no veterans around because he didn't fill any holes in free agency. But one thing about Telesco, though, we got all the money. We got all the money right now coming into free agency. He literally has no excuse. There's no excuse, especially if Max is telling you, show me a direction or I'm leaving, right? So here you go.
Strong Bowers.
Work your fucking magic.
Yeah. Glaze has struggled a bunch only because of the O-line has bad. He's got a chance. Hopefully he will progress well, but he's mediocre at best right now. Exactly.
Hey, throw it in the fire, bro.
Yeah, and then Jonathan 13 picks. He had DJ Fluker. Okay, that was the number 1 pick. Okay. Manti Te'o is not even playing no more. I don't even think he's acting anything. You know what I mean? Keenan Allen. Okay, cool. I'll give you that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, bro. Like I don't know their history, but I mean,
Brad Sorensen. Who the fuck, bro? Why you got Brad
Sorensen though, dog? Yeah, you don't know about Brad Sorensen? That's the dude right there.
Man, fuck out of here with that trash.
Now they don't want to hear about Telesco's draft record after the narrative was torn up. Shaking my head, damn, bro. Like,
bro, that wasn't torn up. You just showed it. Yeah, you just showed every single person he drafted. Now show me how many playoff wins he got with the Chargers. How many guys he got there that was ready to win. Come on, bro.
Then they're gonna blame the coaches.
Yeah. He had an incompetent coach.
He hired Brandon.
He hired an incompetent coach.
He hired Staley. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah. So. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to shit on the man's fucking. You know, he's hit some good players. Some of those players have been great. Like, you know, obviously fucking Herbert as well. You know, we forgot about Herbert. You know what I mean? So those are just obvious picks. And the thing is, though, if you're turning around picking high, if you're picking high like that, that means that your team sucks, right? So he's been a part of a lot of number 1 high draft picks.
Facts.
That means that he's fucking picked some shit teams. You know, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, you know,
I mean, look, if we gonna give him credit for the draft, we got to give him. Yeah. We got to give him, which I give him credit. I give him a a decent grade for the draft. But then you also have to give him the fucking the same energy in free agency, and he got an F in free agency. That was maybe a D plus. That shit was a horrible free agency. Let's be real. That was terrible, man. Yeah. That didn't even help the team at all.
Yeah. Says, you know, it's bad when naming choker old draft history picks. Fuck.
Yeah, you feel me? I feel you, Lecky. You tripping.
Fuck yeah.
Let's admire the San Diego Chargers back in the day.
I'm with you. Yeah, fuck them Los Angeles, San Diego Clipper Chargers, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, easy. Yeah, I get that. We fucked up a lot of them. You know what I mean? But it's like tomato, regardless of whatever.
We fucked them all up.
Yeah. We're agreeing on that.
Yeah, shit. We fucked them all up. Every single one. But but the whole narrative can be changed right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Telesco has the chance to change the whole narrative. Hire Staley as head coach. Hey, bro, if he do, we catching the fade.
Oh, bro, he'll be hurt.
Fuck
that. Be hired before the draft. It's crazy. Telesco's better at his job than AP. Damn. All right.
Telesco been doing the job for fucking 13 years. So this is AP's first year, man. That was
crazy. That is true.
With no quarterback, the worst quarterback he gave him.
Give AP another 12 years, bro. He'll be at just as bad.
Hey, how about and let Telesco give him an actual competing quarterback, bro. That's hilarious. Like, y'all give him credit for the draft, but don't give him nothing for the QBs that he gave him to go compete with. It's crazy.
Exactly.
These guys are the worst in the fucking league. These guys are the worst in the NFL, bro, and we still want to act like Telesco has nothing to do with that, bro. It's literally his team he put out there.
He knew.
That shit is horrible. Now, in his own mind, he thought that was good. I'm getting McDaniels vibes from him.
I'm getting I'm gonna keep reposting this about free agency. We have 3 wins, and the Raiders are not a place for free agents, head coaches, or coordinators that want to come. gonna take time to build up this team. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you a little bit on that point. But if you get, say, for example, of Vrabel, I'm using it as an example. Just using an example, and I don't because that's a name that's came up. You know, if Ben Johnson were to come over here, bro, he's gonna be a first-time head coach. You know, anybody that's gonna come through here, we're not gonna get no veterans. Everyone's Belichick's gonna come. That motherfucker went to Carolina.
Hell yeah.
Nobody
wanted him. Nobody wanted him.
Yeah. So
Nobody
yeah,
wanted
but
him.
like
He wants that
everyone's
old
saying
shit
because of
anymore.
Brady and stuff like that, I think they're gonna write it out with AP regardless, whatever, and give them at least a chance to have a winning season. But we'll see what happens.
But
That's
he's still
what we
gonna have
talk-
Telesco. He's still gonna have
Oh, yeah.
Telesco. Yeah, it ain't
See, but the thing-
like if he gets another year, it's like the reins are gonna change. But he's gonna say, "Oh, now you got control because you're here another year." And Telesco, you sit back and let AP make all the decisions. It's still gonna be the same thing.
Now Russell Wilson stinks
still gonna
because he
be the
had a
same
couple
thing.
bad games. His
Russell Wilson.
team got 10 wins, but he stinks.
Yeah.
Come on, bro, you sound wild.
It's something it's right for the fan base to question the moves of the general manager. The Raiders have money now. No more excuses.
None, bro. None.
Yeah.
And I'll be the first one, bro. Like the same way I go hard on these motherfuckers, I'll be the same way to give them their credit. You know what I mean? Like
Me
if
too.
Telesco
Me too.
could Telesco knock this free agency out the park and draft and all this good shit and have Max happy again and all this, he get all the credit. I'm gonna give him his credit. But when you go out there and you don't build the team like old boy said,
night.
and like old boy said, you don't build a team through free agency. No, bro, you don't go and get everyone. We don't need everyone. But that don't mean you don't go and get a top guard. That don't mean you can't go and get a top safety. You know what I mean? You can get you can get these couple pieces because you already have people. We don't need everything. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you can't pay for that fourth year linebacker. That you know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta come on, man. The fuck?
Yeah. So that's the thing. And Gravy knows this, and I'm just gonna hand it off to Gravy. But like, you need veterans to show youngsters do their thing. If you don't have the right mixture of veterans presence, that's why we need. That's why I was saying as well. We need a veteran quarterback, no matter what. No matter who, if we get Shador, no matter what, we still, say if we get Shador, right? He drops down to us. We end up at 6. He comes down. Some of the drops has him dropping to us about 5 or 6, whatever. So if we end up around the 6 area and we pick up Shador, we're still going to need a fucking quarterback in front of him. We're still going to need that offensive line. We're going to need another right tackle or right guard. You know what I mean? That's going to be
all
that
free
money.
agents,
You know what I mean?
right?
Yeah, all free agents. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what
So it's like you're going to need a mixture. You know what I mean? So it's like you might be able to get rid of Andre James or
trash.
You know what I mean? Get rid of him. You know what I mean? Get rid of that contract. Get somebody else in here.
There's so many guys, man, that don't need to come back to this team, man.
Yeah.
So many
Listen,
don't need to come back.
Yeah, Anthony, like check this out, bro. I'm not saying I want Shador or not. I still
You a hater, bro.
out on it. Yeah.
You a hater. If you say that, they don't got nothing to do with football.
Yeah. So my thing is, we gotta get a team. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to, a team. I'm just using this as a scenario. Say if we get fucking, that's all it is. We don't have him yet. We don't have that yet. Whether you think he fucking sucks or not, these are all just scenarios that we're talking about that could possibly happen. That could be good for the team.
Right.
So that's all it is,
funny,
bro.
But to say that the number 1 ranked quarterback stinks, what you're saying has nothing to do with football. You're just a hater, bro. You're just a hater.
Talk to me, Gravy.
We could get Shador. My thing is, and I'm gonna say it again, out in there to teach this guy what type of philosophy are you gonna put in with this guy so he's successful. If you put shit out there, then he's gonna play like shit, and then we're gonna blame Telesco, we're gonna blame Shador, we're gonna blame the offensive line, we're gonna do this and that, but nothing goes back to what you picked to make this guy mature as an NFL player. Right. That's the first thing. The first thing is not players for me. The first thing is AP, since he's at that position right now, is getting the structure of his coordinator and see how smart this guy is. Just don't get a Joe Blow that just came off the street and got fired from a team that was bad, and then get along with this quarterback and probably said, "Fuck it, he ain't listening to me. I'm just gonna call plays," because that's not the way it works. Your quarterback, your young quarterback, even though he's good in college, He probably will be a good NFL quarterback, but you're gonna make him suck and be unsuccessful and lose his confidence and be whacked as a Raider because you don't establish that coaching position the way it should be. You know, we gotta quit getting Joe Blows and get somebody getting somebody that's gonna be they're gonna take this that wants to coach this young and groom this young quarterback up, man.
No, facts. That's definitely the main part of it. Hey, Raider Knight, man, you are a fucking hater, bro. Dylan Gabriel was not even in the same stratosphere, man. Like, y'all come up with anybody because it's because his daddy. You know how much pressure Shador had been under his whole fucking life because of his daddy, and he's overcome all that shit and balled. Don't you understand that he's gonna come to the NFL and do the same thing? He's ready for the pressure. You should want a person like that. He's ready for the pressure. He's ready for the bright lights, bro. He's had all that pressure and balled. It makes no sense, bro.
Yeah.
And when you watch this motherfucker play, I've been watching and trying to compare him to different players, man. Because people, they used to compare him to Tom Brady, but he's way more mobile than Tom Brady. When I watch him, he's fucking Joe Burrow, bro. The way Burrow moves around enough just to make that pass, he's always looking to throw the ball. You know what I mean? When he scrambles, he's always looking down the field to throw. That's Burrow, bro. His game is Joe Burrow, bro. And why would you not want that? Talking about because it's daddy. We used to love coaches. We used to love players whose dads was coaches. Now we don't like it because it's Shador. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like I don't want to say that it's his dad, bro, but
That's crazy.
It's
Provincial.
I'll tell you like this.
You come here once in a while.
What are we talking about? If we ain't talking about his play, what are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
He just won the best college. He just won the best quarterback in college award. Like, if we're not talking about quarterbacks, what are we talking about? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about his watch in the air. We love when Manziel did it. Why the fuck we mad when he do what he do? Like, knock this bullshit off.
We would have took Manziel in the second.
You know what I'm saying?
Love
but the whole world loved it, though. You know what I'm saying? The whole world loves it when another motherfucker do it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tim Tebow.
Provincial, you fucking retarded. Provincial, you retarded because you know I'm right, man. Yeah, how could you say that he ain't the best on his team? He made Travis. He threw the ball to Travis.
Crazy, bro.
The only thing that Travis had was that he was a badass DB. But it wasn't for Shador getting that ball to Travis at the windows that he was.
NFL passes.
NFL routes.
Hey, Wester, all those guys.
You're the only dude. You're the only dude saying that he's not even the best on his team. Go say that shit on Ben's show and see if he don't get in your ass. Go say that.
Who's that?
Provincial.
Hey, go look at.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Hey, yeah. I'm comparing Sanders to Burrow. Go watch some of them highlights, and you go watch what Burrow does every game.
Yeah, you stop.
Very fucking calm. They play much alike, bro. I don't compare players based on fucking skin color. I compare them based on the way they play. Like, I've been comparing Luka to LeBron for the past 5 years. When he first came into the league, I'm like, he's fucking LeBron James. But of course,
but he don't play defense.
No, I'm just talking about as far as all around game. All around game. You know what I mean? He's LeBron James. He don't jump out the gym. He don't jump out the gym, but he's all around game. You know what I mean?
Travis Hunter offensively wouldn't even be
shit.
Travis Hunter offensively wouldn't even be what he is now if it wasn't for Shador Sanders.
I mean, well, Travis was already Travis. That's why he was the number one player, number one recruit.
Yes, but he excelled.
Let's not take away from him that.
He excelled with Shador.
Yeah, he did. He did. But he was already on his way to do what he's doing as far as offensively. I don't know about both sides, but Travis was already that guy. But they're both NFL, like you said, they're both NFL ready from the NFL system. They're both gonna step right in, bro. Like the way that Jaden stepped right in, that's the same way Shador's gonna step in. Because NFL's all shotgun now. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of shotguns. You don't got to come under the center as much.
Yeah, exactly. It's a different game. It's
easier to translate. Bro, I'm not saying that he didn't. Burrow was the shit in college. Burrow was the shit in college. But I'm talking about compare the way they play. Man,
Burrow just don't have a defense. Burrow got the sorriest defense in the NFL. That's why he
and you know what Burrow does? Burrow's been having the worst offensive line and still having one of the highest completion percentages since he's been in the league. That's literally what Sanders does in college. He has the worst offensive line, gets sacked the most, and still has one of the highest completion percentages and all of that shit. Like that's what translates to the league. When I watch Cam Ward, there's never anyone around his feet.
Yeah, guys.
You know what I mean? When I watch Cam Ward, there's anyone. You're a Miami fan, right?
Yeah. Not me.
So you know what I'm talking about. When
Yeah,
I watch
it.
when I watch Cam, there's no one around his feet. Every it's his wide open, and his guys they're all wide open. When I watch Shador, he has to throw his guys open. NFL passes, pressure, everyone around his feet, fucked up pocket. That translates to the NFL.
He can move.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying
Cam is a better athlete. Cam's a better athlete, but when we talk about moving around to throw, that's why I compare him to Burrow, bro. He's different.
I hope. I don't know if we'll be able to get those two guys without making a move, but
Who's that?
you know, Cam or Short, because they look those two look like they're the two that's ready. That's ready to play.
Sure.
But
yeah, they're head and shoulders better than everybody else. NFL wise, they're ready to play NFL wise for sure.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think that moving up to get them, you know, I don't think we messed up, you know, getting out of number one. I'd rather win, man. That's the way I felt. I was pissed, bro.
Man.
I was pissed about this 10-game losing streak, bro. You know, I was questioning everything, bro. I was questioning everything, and I was like,
that's because you came in with the wrong thought process. I mean, because once you've seen what we were coming into the season with, you knew what was going to happen, or you should have, because you know football better than most. You're a fucking coach and you got experience. You know damn well this is a quarterback league, and we were set up for failure from day one. It's a quarterback league, and you're not gonna have a quarterback. That's crazy. So I that's why I'm not even mad about this season. That's why we're losing after we got to like our 8th loss in a row. I'm like, there's no season, there's no point in winning. For what? But I was just like, they're not tanking though, because they're trying to win, but they're just not good enough, bro. We was underdogs in every game.
What up,
for a reason, you know what I mean? Milroe is a fucking straight up project, bro. He has the longest road to the NFL out of the 3 you just named.
My dog
go back to school.
He
needs to go back to school, bro.
What that shit do, man? What that shit do?
Chilling.
You all right, big guy?
Yeah, that my fucking foot hurts, but that's about it.
What happened? You were fucking around or what?
Nah, fucking working. Dumbass. Fucking one of the frame nails too, the long motherfuckers.
Oh, and you fucking when you're at work.
Yeah, that shit felt like it hit the fucking bone and shit, dog. That shit's fucking nasty. But whole fucking blood. Oh, the whole sock was red. Now it used to be white.
Shit, if you guys know, Gabe had a little bit of accident, but he's here. Fucking took a tetanus shot, rubbed some dirt on it, and fucking got back in the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
All bad.
Yeah, shit, we're here though. So you hear what we're talking about, bro? Holla at us, bro.
Yep. Well, shit, dog. Like, I mean, I think to me, well, like kind of what I heard. I know everybody's gonna take it like a different way too, and shit like that. And you never know too, because it really is only the really guy that can give that message and really knows what he's talking about is Maxx. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the other situation where you know you had the interview earlier on shit like that with Maxx and kind of what he's talking about. To me, it was more like obviously he wants to win, dog, and I think that his allegiance is with the Raiders, but that shit can change in a second, because like he said, he's looking forward to those talks and the offseason and shit like that. And those type of talks, I think, are the ones that are going to, you know, either have him reassured that you know that they're in the process of doing what that he wants, like the way that because I'm pretty sure he's gonna want his input on the team too, on the defense or something like that, because he's been there so damn long, looked at as a captain and shit like that. So I just think that it's more of him putting pressure on the organization too, which I like too. I do like that shit. Like, it's like, bro, you can't keep doing this shit, and these players. Sometimes we talk shit because players speak up or something like that. We're like, damn, he should just shut up and play. You know what I mean? Like, he's already got paid and shit. But at the end of the day, this shit couldn't actually I don't know if I don't. To be honest, I don't know how much owners or whatever, you know, they fucking look into like, oh, let's keep our players happy. But I would say that last year, the hiring of AP kind of made it seem like that's actually in the building. You know what I mean? That's at least some type of factor in the building. So I think Crosby kind of doing that is more of putting pressure on the fucking organization, dog, to do right. Because they have the money. They have everything they need. Like, it's like, I think he's pretty much saying there's no excuses. Like, we're going to have these talks, and I need to know the direction that we're going in, and you guys are not going to fuck around and be like, oh, you know what, it's still one more year. Like, we're not going to waste all, like, we're not going to, you know, look into this, and that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, they have a lot of things going for them in this offseason, bro. And it's like, yeah, this might not be the offseason that turns it totally around, but this is one of the offseasons that doesn't come around often when you have the top pick and that much money, dog. So you have to make it count. Telesco has to make it count.
Same thing I fucking said. And you remember this too, though. One thing about him having that power, you got to remember, him and Devontae got McDaniels the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They all said, man, this motherfucker got to go. So he has a voice there. So, you know, he can
see, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, because it kind of freaks me out a little bit, because DA was kind of talking the same way, kind of cryptic, but not cryptic, but saying some shit. And that's what I don't like, because I think he's like, oh, fuck, like maybe some shit happened to where it's like maybe AP's didn't agree with them on some shit or told him some shit. But yet at the same time, AP was like, man, I get on Max the most, because simple fact is, like, I want to win. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm on him and you know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's a little bit different with Max. I think, you know, I think DA was a little bit of a situation. I think he wanted out. If you know what I mean, we didn't get the quarterback that he wanted, and I think he was done at the beginning of the season compared to him. But they're kind of almost talking in the same kind of scripted, kind of like, you know, lingo, I guess, or you would say, lawyers telling me to say it like this. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to lose my fucking.
You're right. I gotta say.
You know what I mean? So like my stock price ain't gonna go down, so I can go get this bread. You know what I mean? So I mean, so it's one of those things and shit. But I don't think it's about money at this point.
No, exactly. I mean, he's already got all the money. Yeah, he's got all the bread already. And when he says, you know, they don't owe me no more guaranteed money, that just means his contract is easy to move now. And in the end of the day, man, like he has a say, like he has the ability to go in there. They have to impress. He's basically saying, impress me. Yeah. Impress me. So when they go in there in the offseason, they need to be in, like I said, man, I think if we don't draft a quarterback, I think somebody like Kyler Murray would be a good look. Somebody like that. Something like that, I think, would spark Max. Like, okay, hold on, all right, let's see how this season goes. Then if you end up 2-7, like I said last year with Devon, remember this shit, Gabe? I said if we go 2-7, Devontae's out of here. Raider Nation was tripping on me. No, I said that. Remember that shit? And now this is the same thing for next season. If we trade for a quarterback and we go 2-7 next year, Crosby's out of here. Simple as that. I mean, it's up to the Raiders.
I think he needs to see. He needs to see that change that he's looking for now, because that organization could do whatever the fuck they want, and that's on them. You know what I mean? It's their organization, whatever. But him as a star player, I know he wants to have input, and you've seen it before with his, you know, the way he talks behind the scenes about the hiring of the coaches and all of this shit, the firing of the coaches, like you were kind of alluding to. Like, it's just like, I'm pretty sure he wants them, like he said, he wants that. They better bring him a good fucking PowerPoint type fucking presentation type shit, dog, to where like this is what we're gonna do, this is what we plan on, you know, bringing in, this is what we're gonna use our assets on, you know what I mean, and if we can, we're gonna go get our quarterback, you know what I mean. So it's like they have to reassure a lot of people, not even just Max, dog, because Wilkins just signed a humongous contract, and obviously he's gonna be under contract for a while too. But like, I'm pretty sure like he sees Max leave, because that was one of the big reasons he said he came over here too. You know what I mean? To play with a player like that, it's like you're gonna get little by little. Like that could be a domino effect if Max goes on. So that's they need to do whatever they can.
I mean, they can turn around and be like, hey, you know what? Check us out. We're gonna fucking sign Kuntz. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get I don't know, fucking linebacker, whatever. We're gonna get Michael Parsons.
I know it's a different sport. How many times did Kobe fucking like pretty much say, I want to be traded, because he knew he was going to put the pressure on the organization to get him what he needed, dog. And they eventually got him, and they fucking did that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to do that sometimes. You know what I mean? He could probably it's probably hard this year, dog. But it's like at the end of the day, you could only do so much. You know what I mean? And if they're not willing to do that in the offseason, that's why I think
gotta go.
those talks are so important. You know what I mean? It's like if they're not willing to do that, then okay, we'll have those talks and you know what, let bygones be bygones. We'll split our ways. You know what I mean? But they have a big fucking opportunity to, I think, to go do a lot of things this offseason and probably make Max happy if they go those ways, dog. Like if they actually execute those plans.
Yeah. So we could turn around and say, we got Shador, we got this, we got that. What do you think? He'd be like, I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy to think about it like that, but he can actually be like, it doesn't matter. He can already have his mind made up. He's like, oh, you're gonna do this, you can do that? I'm out. Like, come on, I'm going over here. And he can just do that. Like, and that's kind of like where, even though you're saying it, right? Because you even said it, you know what I mean? I totally forgot that you did say that shit a long time ago. But I do agree with you with that. But it's if it happens like that, bro, we're just softening the blow. We're telling you, bro, like it could fucking happen. Anything could fucking happen. We can turn around and say we get Kyler Murray, Shador, and get everybody. He's like, I'm out. I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? I think for one of the reasons we didn't get Russell Wilson is because of that comment that he had made. He's like, does anybody sound funny when you sack him? He said, yeah, Russell Wilson.
I mean, but he also called for what's his name, a little ass boy. No one cares when it comes to the money and the teams. They let all that shit go. I'm saying they let all that shit go when it comes to it.
I don't
think that was his bad management.
I think he didn't respect Russell Wilson, but it's a possibility that shit could happen. I'm just saying
that's just bad management at the top, bro. I'm just saying he disrespected fucking Minshew way more than he did Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I won't say
get over that.
With the minimal amount of money that I guess, like, I wouldn't say minimal because he had more money to do a couple more moves, but I would say that it wasn't the amount of money that we had.
Get rid of him, though.
And he was able to go get a top free agent. You know what I mean? At least one. He was able to go get a top free agent with the money that he had available. Now this year, with the money that he has available, hopefully he could duplicate that. Now, if he could duplicate that shit, then that's where we want. That's what we want to see. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he's bringing in actually 1 or 2, 3 free agents that are going to make a difference. You know what I mean? Or even with the money that we have.
Exactly. That's what
you know what I mean. So it's like that's and the draft. I mean, I know he ain't aggressive and going to go trade up and stuff like that. And I know there's still time to where we could still end up in 3rd, 4th. You know what I mean? Like as in the draft class, because especially with Jacksonville playing Tennessee this week. You know what I mean? Somebody's going to eliminate themselves from in front of us if we lose out. So, but it's like we have to figure out. I mean, 13-1, 13-2, 13-3. That's a big lead. 5-3, dog. You better be able to try to do something. If you're listening to teams that are going to go try to go get that, like you cannot. There's no excuses for you not to be able to. Like, you can't be like, oh, the price was too high because you know that we were way out of the top 10. Like, no, if you're there in the facility, dog, of trying to trade up, you have to do it, dog. Like, because I think the quarterback this offseason, and we've been talking about it for years, even this year when we had that, you know, that positive fucking, you know, outlook, even though we were blinded fucking, you know, fucking fandom. Like, well, yeah, I would say, yeah, I was, yeah, for sure, yeah, because I remember you since the beginning of the season, you were, you know, fucking no run game, you were talking about no run game, no this, that, so it's like, yeah, so
QB,
but you know what I mean? It's just, you think that, you know, maybe Mitchell's gonna be, you know, play even to like last year's fucking, you know, statistics and shit like that. But this year,
top
you know,
5,
you get the
top
win.
10 running game.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, cause when he was in Indianapolis, he had Jonathan Taylor in the top 10 running game, and he comes to Las Vegas. A lot. And you come to Las Vegas, you have the 32nd running game, and you expect the same production out of this guy? No fucking way.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
it's just like it was just since last year, basically, we've been talking about it. So he knows, I think, the pressure that's riding on this year to go get that fucking quarterback. Dog. And I
think this year he has to get the quarterback, whether it's in free agency, trade, or draft. He has to get it. I think for sure he has to get somebody for sure, because like I said,
and
not might be it, and this him this time.
But I want to see like a guy like if we are going free agency, look, Darnold's probably gonna get a lot of shit talked about in the chat and all of that stuff, right?
Money, bro.
He's probably gonna get shit, but. And then there's other like who other like Justin Fields, right? Like Justin Fields and stuff like that. Those are the two of the type of players I think I'd rather have than than going to go trade for like a fucking old ass Kirk Cousins or a fucking, you know, like somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm willing to go, or even go if you have to fucking break the bank and go get like you guys said we're talking about earlier, Kyler Murray. That's another dude. Like you have at least something right there. You know what I mean? Something to look forward to, even though like that might not be your ideal pick, but you have something to look forward to with those guys.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
a spark, right? That's a spark right there. Yeah, that's a spark
I mean?
right there. Like if they did that trade, like not that he's the best QB in the fucking NFL, but he's a top 10 to top 14 quarterback. That's what you need. You know what I mean? If you got a guy from the top 10 to top 14, you have a chance to win. And Kyler can bring that to us, man. And that would bring that spark. Bro, you know how Raider fans are, bro. We can fucking sign fucking Little John and we're gonna be like, Little John is fucking going up. We love whoever the fuck we sign. You feel me? That's just how Raider fans are.
You see Little John's doing those commercials.
Little John, it's going up. You feel me? So
I mean, you see what that dude Trey McBride, what he's doing with Trey McBride. And Trey McBride ain't no fucking Brock Bowers, right? And he has similar type of stats to Brock Bowers, right? Like, not and you just haven't heard of him but that's because Kyler uses them. You know what I mean? Kyler being fucking giving him 10, 15 targets a game, and he won't overlook him, you know, like for a whole half or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Bowers comes in bunches. Like they'll come in bunches, but they won't continuously. Like sometimes they will just go 2-3 quarters without fucking looking at him and shit. You know what I mean? And then they finally look at him and they're like, damn, we could have done this all game because he literally catches 2-3 balls in a row, and you're like, what the fuck? Why weren't you doing that more? You know what I mean? So it's like you even hear the announcers saying that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like it's crazy.
And that's gonna change though. That's gonna change once we get an actual quarterback, because everything Brock Bowers catches is a 4-yard fucking route. He turns that shit to 13 yards.
Yeah.
Like once we get an actual QB, he's gonna get a lot more chunk plays. You know what I mean?
And
25-yard catch. His hands, he's so much fucking better than anyone thought he was. I don't give a fuck if you're a Georgia fan.
Like exactly. No, that's what I was gonna say. Like I knew he was really good, but I just like I think I would say probably be like, damn, he was really good, and I would think like maybe his hands aren't that good. His hands are fucking good.
Stupid,
like what
bro.
the fuck? Like, what the
he
fuck?
fucking snatching one-handers from behind him and shit, bro. Every game he got a crazy ass one-hand catch, bro. But just imagine when you have. Imagine if you just had like a Tyreek or somebody. This is throwing it out there. You got Tyreek running the 9, and you got Brock right there running a little button hook, and you got Jacoby Myers running a fucking little post route, bro. You got people to throw, and you got the running back coming out the flat. You got to make up your mind. You got to pick your poison. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know what reporters said though too, like that Raiders and like 2 other teams are probably one of the front runners to sign Tyreek this year, this offseason though.
Yeah,
he's up. He's gonna be up for it.
Hey, that would be hard, bro. Why not? You get to play Kansas City twice a year again. I mean, if you get a good quarterback, that's a fucking great idea. With Aiden O'Connell, no. But if we're gonna get us an actual quarterback, that's how you change the franchise, bro. That's how you light the fire, bro. And you know, like I said, you know how us fans are, bro. We do little things, or we turn it up, bro. We gonna support. We're gonna be happy as fuck. You do these little things, this is how you come back. Like I said, these games we've been fucking playing in, that we were losing in, that playing against teams that are way better than us. We should have even been in these games. Imagine when we get healthy and we get some better guys and get a real quarterback. We're winning a lot of these games, bro. Next year we can easily win 9 games. 9 games.
If it's executed right. Yep. If the offseason is executed right, yep.
All on Telesco, bro. It's all on Telesco. And the way we play the Chiefs better than any team in the NFL. They don't want to say that, but the Raiders play the Chiefs better than any team in the NFL, bro.
They do. We should have beat them this year too. That's
what I'm saying.
Arrowhead again.
Exactly, with the quarterbacks we got. So imagine if we actually had the team together, healthy, with the right guys, bro. If we can beat the Chiefs, we can win the division. That's what I'm saying. Like, we can go from worst to first, bro. If Telesco does his fucking job, he has to, or we lose Maxx. You feel me? Like, the pressure's on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just need to have a better team. That's bottom line. It doesn't matter. Yeah. We just need a better team.
I do think he can do it, though. I do think that because there's a lot of talent in the fucking draft. There's a lot of money he has disposable to him, dog. Like, I think we're just putting the pressure on him. But is he capable? Fuck yeah, he's capable of going to go do that. But the pressure's on. That's all I'm saying. The pressure's fucking on, dog. Like, you gotta go make this offseason be Like to when they look back and be like, this was your best fucking offseason. You have the most probably ammo. You probably have the most ammo to do it anyway. So, I mean, it shouldn't be that. Like, I wouldn't say it shouldn't be that hard because, I mean, every year, guys fall off the whatever. But with these resources, it should be as easy as way to get there. You know what I mean? Like I would say, like the easiest path to get there because he has everything in front of him. I mean, he has everything right there for him.
See, now one thing that can be in the way though is how him and AP don't like each other. Now, one thing about that is because that's been known from day one. I've seen right through that shit. But the thing is, players across the league, they like AP. They would come play for Antonio Pierce if he got the right things over here. We know that. They like Antonio Pierce. Now,
players like playing for other players, dog. You know what I mean? Like they
exactly.
I think that's what they like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they like that. They respect that because they understand his word. They respect what he's saying at the end of the day. So we fire him. It's like, who are you gonna get over here to lure over here? You know what I mean? Like, and we lost that number 1 pick. That hurt. Like if we was gonna fire AP and we kept that number 1 pick, I guarantee you Ben Johnson would want to come to fucking Raiders instead of the Chicago Bears. Right now, he's intrigued with the Bears job. Why? They have a young ass quarterback he can help develop. You know what I'm saying? So if he can come here and get the first pick and hey, it's me with my armor wrapped around Shedeur Sanders, he's coming to Las Vegas. But you're not gonna do that if you're gonna fucking be with fucking Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. That's why I would say like last show too. I was like, the only thing I feel sorry about Aiden, I think, is because he ain't a starting quarterback and he's in there. You know what I mean? And it's like he's not a star. And I think the only way he will really be appreciated, dog, is like if we get one of these quarterbacks, a rookie quarterback, and he comes in for a game or two because he knows the system to where he'll probably have, you know, that game still running smoothly. Probably not, you know, he's not gonna be throwing up supreme elite numbers, but that's where you can you know, appreciate it more because you'll come in and actually hold the boat steady if your rookie gets hurt for a game or two or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like that's where I think Aiden O'Connell, I think his ceiling is like a good backup.
Yeah, I want him gone, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even want him on this team no more. I'm just sick of people living for. No, I mean because as long as he's on
as a backup,
No, but yes, we agree as a backup. But as long as he's on this team, it's gonna be too many people that think he should be starting.
Aiden. Every time he throws an interception, it's like, oh, throw an AOC. He's never got a chance. He never really got a chance.
Let him go compete for a job to start somewhere. Get him the fuck out of here, man. Like they need to completely reset that quarterback room completely. Now I seen somebody said something about first round quarterbacks didn't do something. Bro, every single quarterback in the first round right now is balling. Every single one of them. Somebody said you can find a good one in the later rounds. Name one good one from the later rounds this draft. I'm waiting, but I'm gonna name you 7 of them from this draft in the first round. Fuck out of here.
I think the only one that isn't playing is fucking JJ McCarthy because he got hurt.
And he was balling, and he was looking like he was the truth before he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's a new league, man. You get the fuck out of here. It's a new league.
I mean, for the Vikings to not said one word about re-signing Darnold and all the narratives about Darnold hitting free agency, then they have to believe in JJ McCarthy because Darnold is having an MVP type season, bro. Like in a lot of other years, he's having an MVP type season, and for you not to like reassure him. You know what I mean? That hey, you're gonna be a quarterback. I don't care if we sign JJ McCarthy. You've actually changed your career around. But they must believe in JJ McCarthy that much.
Yeah, they do. I mean, he looked good enough, and that's the future now. That's what I'm saying. The league, like someone was saying, Tom Brady don't want to start rookies. I don't give a fuck what Tom Brady wants. What the fuck do he know? What the fuck do he know? He knows how to win games.
Start a Super Bowl as a rookie.
Exactly.
This dumbass started Super Bowl as a rookie. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, exactly. You play these motherfuckers now because why? You get a smart enough coordinator who caters to the college game. That's what the fuck you do. And that's why I look at these guys, bro. And you look at why you think Bo Nix is fucking succeeding right now. That spread fucking pistol offense and shit. Come on, that's Oregon offense. Sean Payton knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's not finna go over there and just call some boy like they used to do in the old NFL. You know what I mean? And just completely make him do shit he's not good at. It's up to you to get a coordinator that can bring what this guy's good at and make him do what he do. You got to start him day one. Man. Fuck the bullshit. It's a waste of time now. Burrow day one. All these guys, these great quarterbacks, they're day one. Play them, man. Caleb Williams, people think he sucked, bro. Look at his offensive line. It's trash.
Bro,
And,
I think he's at 70 sacks already.
Exactly. And look at the throws he's making in the NFL. Amazing. And when he gets a
That is
stable line,
a crazy fucking number, though. 70 sacks already. I
that's
think he got
wild.
sacked like 8 times today.
That's ridiculous, bro. Hey, it's crazy. Darnold is 27. He feels 37 to me, bro. I feel like Darnold's been in the league. Hey, I promise
Well,
you.
because he came out early. He came
Yeah,
out
that's what it
early
is.
from SP, I remember. Yep.
Yeah, because I'm an SC fan. So I remember I did a video earlier today and said this motherfucker been trash for 13 years. And then somebody was like, hey, bro, you don't I was like, I feel like this motherfucker been in the league forever, bro.
Yeah.
But he been trash this whole time. I can't trust it. I'm sorry. I can't. I give him credit for this
hey.
year. I give him credit for this year. All ultimate respect. I ain't even gonna talk down on him no more. But do I want him in silver and black? Hell, motherfucking no. I don't trust him because he gonna want a big contract. He earned that. I'm not giving him 60 million. I'm not giving Sam Darnold 50 million.
So hold up. Cam Newton said this shit. He
You know
said
how many it
that,
was in the first round, Vincent.
Nah, but he said this though, like, look, regardless of whatever you think, you know what I mean? Minshew got that $20 million, that $10 million a year as a backup. That's exactly what he was supposed to be, a fucking backup. You know what I mean? So it's like every year when you're gonna see all these other guys doing whatever they're doing, a Brock Purdy, they were talking about Brock Purdy. The number's just gonna keep going up. It's just gonna keep. No, listen. The numbers is Brock Purdy. Should Brock Purdy get $60 million a year? No, but that's what it's cost. That's what the average quarterback is making right now. So he has. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
I think it all depends, though.
No, we can't
because Dak got that money last year, but Dak was the leading passer last year, dog.
Yeah,
You know, Dak was in the
lot
MVP race last year. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, Purdy ain't getting
these
60.
guys.
But
he might get 40.
40.
Yeah, he'll get which is crazy. It's considered low.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just the price is up there. All of them are making about that. You know what I mean?
But how do y'all feel about the Raiders giving Sam Darnold like $40 million per year, $50 million? That's crazy, bro.
We have to drive.
I'm not comfortable.
And that was one of the only main reasons I was like, even, you know, trying to stick with AOC. I do get you though. I get you that point though. Like I wasn't even thinking about it. And that light though is like where every time if you get a rookie quarterback or something like that, every time he makes a mistake, they are going to be calling for AOC. But the only reason I was saying this on the last show is because AOC for me would be like, if that can happen to where like the rookie's balling out and you basically don't get no questions from the fans because the rookie's balling out. And AOC, I think, would work perfectly as a backup because you don't have to worry about wasting no extra money on bringing even a backup in. You know what I mean? Even backup money where that extra money goes to an extra lineman, an extra, defense lineman, extra something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you this. I did look at his contract the other day, and he got $1 million towards the cap this year if we keep him, and it's only $300K towards the cap if we cut his ass. And what he's bringing to the team is nothing, and he's trash. Cut this fucking. Let's just cut the ties, bro. Let him go and have opportunities elsewhere. You know what I mean? He could be.
I feel that too, though. The only reason I was saying is just because the amount of holes that are on this team. You know, the offensive lineman that we're gonna need. We're gonna need probably not a number one receiver, but we're gonna need some. I would say a number one receiver, like a Higgins, like you were talking about earlier. Yeah, we're gonna need some offensive linemen. We're gonna have to re-sign some crucial pieces, you know what I mean? And it's like that's the only reason, like just to like save some money to eventually you can get a fucking backup. But as long as we get our guy, that's our main goal. You know what I mean? That's what I want. You know what I mean?
It's the key to it all, man. That's the master key. Washington, the Commanders just proved it, bro. Like that team, they did not expect to win. When you see what they've done in the offseason, going into this season, they didn't expect to win. And we talked up Jaden Daniels. He was not even the talk of the town.
Yeah.
AP talked.
I know
up
we
Jaden
did on this
Daniels.
show.
Yeah.
I know we talked on this show.
I'm telling you, AP boosted his stock, bro. AP boosted Jaden Daniels' stock. I was watching him at LSU. He was balling.
Yeah, that's one of the things I would say. Well, I remember this is one of the things I said earlier on, like in the year too. Like, if anything, like that, probably the biggest thing that probably rubbed me the wrong way about AP. That would probably be the only thing. That was the biggest thing. Like, damn, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that.
That was a mistake. That made it harder.
Put too much light on him, and then people started paying attention. And really figured out he was that guy's, and then you know
Yeah,
what I mean. There was no
exactly.
moving off that pick now.
Exactly. And then, but I still stand by this right here because people keep saying Tom did try. I read one report that got close, and it said the Raiders were getting ready to offer.
Getting ready.
Exactly. There's no story saying the Raiders offered. It is saying the Raiders
Fuck
were
is, like that. You know how many getting ready?
bullshit.
What getting ready could mean is like they could have got ready by writing something on a piece of fucking paper. That shit could have been getting ready, but how serious were they? That's the fucking real question.
That's why I don't trust Tom Telesco, bro. But he's like, they said, oh, they were willing to it, but Washington was unwilling to budge. But you didn't make the offer. You didn't make the offer. I don't give a fuck what you're willing to do. Did you make the offer? You know what I mean? You didn't even make the offer, bro. Like, that's why I don't trust Tom Telesco, bro. A lot of things he do. A lot of things he did, I just don't trust him.
I do agree with that one, for sure, all eyes.
I'll give you that all eyes.
He did make it a little harder.
I hated that. If you can go back to that time, and I was like, well, we shut the fuck up about this shit. Because I was like, man, we I didn't like that. You can't tell everybody who you want unless you got the number one pick.
Because even if they don't, like, say even if they don't want him, right? Like, say like that was a situation where like they didn't want him, you by opening your mouth just hires the price to trade up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's all it does. That's even if they were like not serious on him, they're still gonna be like, shit, we're gonna try to finagle this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. And if that's what I'm saying, but they weren't coming in to win this season. Washington, they wasn't, right? That's why I'm like, bro, if we would have offered them 3 first-round picks and 2 seconds, or whatever the fuck you got to do, right? They would not have said no, bro. They were rebuilding. This is a surprise season. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro. That's why I know he didn't fucking, bro. You don't know if they was trading that pick. We don't even know. We didn't offer. That's what I'm saying. You believe anything that they say without the facts. There's not one article says that we offered and they said no. Not one.
But like even like I would even say like even like the Penix thing, like he wasn't even aggressive at that point. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like okay, Caleb and Jaden were gone, whatever, and you still other quarterbacks who look promising, you know what I mean? And they didn't make it. I mean, everybody was saying no teams were going to get off their quarterback, but literally Minnesota traded up to get their guy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Minnesota. So it's like,
real shit. That's what I'm saying. But these are the things that they don't want to look at from Telesco. They want to ignore all of this shit. It's like, bro, all of this goes into one. This is your whole job. Your job is not just fucking one thing. You gotta do the whole job, bro. And when you put it in the whole, he's like a C+, bro. Like he's making a lot of mistakes.
I even like Penix last year, and
Penix is
you know what I mean. It's just like, yep.
Yeah, that had to grow on me. I wasn't sure about him, and then more and more people had me checking him out. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you're not gonna do anything till you get a quarterback, bro. And that's why all the pressure's on Telesco now.
I was saying, like I was saying on Tuesday, I was saying the same shit. I think the way we got to look at it on, no matter what, we need a veteran quarterback, and we need somebody that is similar to that play style, kind of like what Pittsburgh has. You know what I mean? So if we were to get like a Milroe, and just hear me out, just like a Milroe, right? And then we get like a Kyler Murray, that'll be like a hand-in-hand. It's just an opinion. It's just that's the type of duo. Deal that I think we should do.
Milroe,
similar
Milroe is like, he needs to, he has the arm. He has the arm. He can run, but
I'm just saying
a lot to learn.
The reads, and stuff like that.
A lot to learn. Yeah, that's the NFL game is a long way for him.
Physical, he's there. Physical. I mean, that's the reason why he's in Alabama. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they don't take no, pretty much guys that are gonna be not like actually physically to be there, but. It's all that now. It's that progressing, dog. Because you're a quarterback, and in the league, everybody's fast, everybody's fucking good, dog. So you can't go one read, fucking okay. That's my guy. Fuck it, take off. No, that's not how it works in the NFL.
And see, a lot of people aren't gonna realize this, and people will be like, "Yeah, Sam Darnold will be great," but the Vikings are fucking young, bro. They're going to look at it like this. They're going to look at it like I'm just looking at what we need, what every fucking team needs.
Right.
They have 2 number 1 draft pick for fucking quarterbacks. One was in a fucking bowl game. I remember watching him, bro. He played pretty damn good. I don't know if he won. I can't remember if they won or not. Did he win? No, he lost.
Come on, USC?
This is probably going to work.
He won, right?
He won that.
Right.
Yeah,
So the
erratic.
thing
This
is,
question right here, though,
no, but listen,
is the
but now
reason
they
why
got
I think. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead. I was just saying this question right here is I think one of the reasons why Donald might be. It just might be maybe spoken up on in negotiations. Like, hey, bro, he had Kirk Cousins at an All-Pro level almost too. So the year before that. So
Right.
Weapons there.
you know,
There's
what I mean,
weapons.
Kevin O'Connell, and those
Yeah.
weapons over there, they're pretty proven. So
Yeah. So that's the thing. So it's like I would be if I was the Vikings right now. I was like, man, I ain't giving this motherfucker up. He's having a great season. And then if not, we got a guy that's very similar to him that he can watch it. He's been watching from the sideline all season, injured, watching this shit. You know what I mean? Being involved. You know what I mean? And
he's ready,
you're
though.
developing. See what you're doing is you're developing him for the future. So I'm not saying McCarthy wasn't good because I even like McCarthy, but it's similar. Right. It's the prototypical thing that you need to do, and that's what we need to do. So if we can't have to go get, and I hate to say it, and I know you're not gonna like it, but Genty. Say we get Genty first round, right? We got our running game, and then we turn around and already have Kyler. Then you get Milrose second or third round. You see what I mean? So it's like you're kind of doing something to think that way, to go progressive in that way. I'm not saying that it's a good idea. I'm just saying that's something that we need to have because we're not going to be able to get any veteran quarterback. It's Geno Smith and who else? Well, Sam Darnold. We're not going to get rid of him.
Geno and
Kyler maybe.
No, he's still in the contract for a couple more years.
Still in the contract? Okay.
Yeah. Got traded.
But fuck, man, it's just crazy though, bro. It's just too.
I'm just saying it as a I'm not saying that Milroe we should go, break the bank. I'm saying second, third round because we would trade for a veteran quarterback. That's the only way we're gonna be able to get it. That's the only way we're gonna be able to get a veteran quarterback right now.
You might get Milroe Milroe's stock is rising, I guess, because of his physicality, whatever like that. But I don't think he goes higher than the third round. To where I think there's other quarterbacks that are, I think, more available in the second round, like a Jackson Dart. You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't know how many teams are big on Dylan Gabriel, but his size might hurt up against them. So he'd probably be a second round pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to where,
and every Oregon quarterback been trashed with Herbert.
So it's like, I like Jackson Dart if that's the route. Like if we were gonna go a route away from first round quarterback, but to be honest, dog, like it's like you can't really get me off of not getting a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not getting one in the first round, then you got to just get a veteran that you believe in, that you think that you can roll with.
Genty's a hard plan. Even to try to get Genty is a hard plan because you won't be. I don't think it will be justified to go get him in the 5, dog. Like you probably trade back. You probably trade back, but the you have to trade in front of Dallas, which they're at 15, because most likely he ain't getting past Dallas.
I mean, but my thing is I love Genty. I love Genty, bro. My homeboy son plays behind Genty. Dylan Riley. I don't know if y'all checked him out. He's a freshman.
Yeah.
We was talking about him.
Yeah, number 24. He hard as fuck, bro. This motherfucker.
They play on New Year's Eve.
He hard as fuck, bro. But I love Genty, bro. But come on, we can't forget what they just did to Josh Jacobs, man. Why would we do that?
And then them doing that. Not even just doing that to Josh Jacobs to like where we'll think we'll do that to him again, but you've seen the value he has in running back, so I don't think he'll even go for that type of pick.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? He learned his lesson?
Yeah,
you don't think he learned his lesson?
I don't think so, bro.
Hell nah. He's stuck in his ways.
He learned his lesson?
He probably thinks right now that he found he found his co-running back in McCormick.
See, but and he's not using exactly. No. And he's not using logic because look at when he said I believe in a 3-back system. Josh Jacobs literally outran his 3-back system during his whole career while he was a Raider. You know what I mean? It made no sense. It made no sense that he didn't even talk to Josh Jacobs, man. Like, he does a lot of things, bro, that's very questionable, man. Very, very, very fucking hell fucking nah. This Lamar is by a mile. It's not even fucking close. And I love Josh Allen.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
I just happen to see it.
Yeah. We got to look at it from a okay. So you think okay, now I just want to know because we haven't really talked about it. So if you're gonna take Shedeur over Cam Ward as of right now?
Close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Okay. All right.
I like both of them, but I do like what Shedeur would probably bring to the Raiders more. Like, I don't know, dog. I just think that like people probably look at it in a bad way. I look at it in a good way, dog, to be honest. Because I just think like nowadays other players are attracted to that too, dog. Like you've seen how many kids were already starting to go to Colorado just for that fucking environment. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like it's just that's another big reason too that we haven't talked about. Like that type of people talk about like, oh, the circus this, circus that. Like you don't want a circus, but bro, you seen what it did to Colorado. You know what I mean? That was a franchise that won one game before they got there, bro.
Exactly, bro. You know how much that's what I'm trying to tell people. You know how much pressure that is, bro. That's so much pressure, bro. Yeah. That everywhere you're Deion Sanders' son, bro. You know everyone's gonna think everything's given to you. You got to be so much better than everybody else. And Deion is hard on his kids. People don't know that. If you don't watch any of his shows or seen him coaching, he's hard on them kids. He's fucking sat Shedeur during a championship game because he was late. You feel what I'm saying? He holds him to a high standard, bro. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all real quick why I like Shedeur over Cam Ward, because a lot of people like Cam Ward. They act like he's not as flashy as Shedeur. You don't watch Cam Ward if you think that. But the thing about Cam Ward in Miami, when you watched his game, look at his feet. Look at his feet and look around him. There's nobody around Cam Ward's feet. His receivers are wide open, right? And then you go real shit. Watch him. His feet or his pocket is a huge pocket. No pressure really. His receivers are wide open. When I watch Colorado, bro, it's pure fucking pressure everywhere. A collapsing pocket. You got to make a play. He's throwing dimes to Hunter, dimes to Wester, dimes to Horn. This is what the NFL looks like. That's what you know what I mean.
Would it be a good idea
and make a play?
So if we get Shedeur, would it be a good idea to get Western?
Western, hell yeah, that would be dope. You get him later, like probably later in the draft. Yeah, that'd be dope. Because look what that did with Burrow and Chase. Get your guys who are familiar with guys.
But Chase was up there too, though. Chase was up there.
Chase was hard.
He need a big receiver.
Yeah, he was a shit. He was a shit. I mean, but the fact that they clicked in college,
got a connection already.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, why not do that? Yeah, that seems to be working. You know what I mean? Why not?
Like I like that receiver from fucking Miami even too, but that was too small. We don't need that.
You know what's crazy?
I mean, unless it's Tyreek Hill, then that's a different story. But because Tyreek plays big body, dog, even as a small guy, dog, you know what I mean? Like that dude just size is one guy that I can say that shit's never really bothered him. That's just not bothered Tyreek at all, dog. So it's like
not at all, bro.
You have to earn basically that. Oh, okay, you're that small, but yeah, you're still number one. And that's an exception right there. But I like that dude Restrepo from Miami, but.
Yeah, he's a possession guy. He's like a nice slot guy. Now, but imagine if fucking the Raiders brought in Tyreek Hill. Like I'm bringing up Kyler because I think he's gonna be available. What if you make a splash for Kyler and you get Tyreek along with the players you got, bro? You're competing right now. You're competing right now.
Offensive lineman, those two with offensive linemen. You're competing
right now, and you fill some holes on defense and shit like that in free agency, and then you're competing right now, bro. This ain't no fucking complete tear down rebuild. Like it doesn't make sense to me, man. It never was.
Like I hear some people say like it's gonna take 2-3 years. It could, you know what I mean? It could, like, but the simple fact is that like it doesn't have like there's.
Don't have to.
They say like that's don't. Cause I remember Turf was on here and shout out Turf, but he was like, don't expect the Raiders to wait for another 2-3 years. It's just like, obviously, if they just go like try to build through the draft and this and that, and they're building young guys up and stuff like that, and they're going through that, it might take that long. But the money that they have available, it changes a lot. You know what I mean? Because you can get guys who are already him in this fucking league. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like
we're 27, we're 29.
Exactly. So that changes a lot of fucking shit, dog. Especially you get bodies back that are healthy, like Wilkins, Max. You know what I mean? Hopefully you get cool. Hopefully you get cool. Or you know what I mean? It's that's a lot of.
Look at Baltimore, bro. Look how the Ravens do it. Right? They draft guys and they bring in free agents all the time who fit their system. They bring in the Marcus Peters. They bring in the Patrick Queens, right? Mm-hmm. They bring in these guys. That's how you build your play. It's not all rookies playing. The fuck? No, you got to go get the dope guys to build onto your team.
Yeah.
Shit crazy, bro.
Oh, it's the truth, Brian. It's like you can and it's not even called like I don't even consider it a shortcut. It's that if you make the right moves and you put, you get the right pieces in the right places that you need, this shit could change drastically, dog. You know what I mean? It's like you got players in positions that are and elite position. Like you see Brock Bowers. You know what I mean? He's already probably going to be an All-Pro. I mean, you have Maxx Crosby, you have Christian Wilkins. You know what I mean? You have guys that can already be a starting foundation, especially like a Bowers. I mean Powers Johnson. Dog, he looks like he's going to be a very good piece. You know what I mean? Jacorian Bennett. You know what I mean? Jacorian Bennett's another piece. But then the other things are the ones that we're gonna have to kind of like just look out for. Like who do you resign if you have the choice of and hopefully you can re-sign both, because I don't think but Chason or Kuntz.
I don't personally. I don't think Kuntz is coming back. Just seeing how Telesco is, he don't give a fuck about people who were here before him. He don't care. He's not even gonna talk to Kuntz. Kuntz is gonna end up in Chicago or something like that. He's not even gonna have a conversation with him. That's how I feel about him, because he's that much of a bitch who think he's that smart. Yeah. And that's what he has in common with McDaniels. I get that little bit of McDaniels vibe from him with that shit. You think he's so fucking smart. I hate that shit. So fucking smart, man.
Nah, but it's not, I hope that's fucking something that they can figure that shit the fuck out, man, because we need to get guys in this building. And like it's good that obviously we don't want to lose Kuntz or anything like that, but it's kind of fucking great that we were able to find that kind of diamond in the rough. Chason has been balling, man. Chason for that dude.
So, now let me give Telesco credit for the young guys who ain't supposed to be shit that we signed on the low. Like let me say, I'm trying to see, my girl showed me how to say this fucking name. What's it? How do you fucking say it? Laulu. That's how you say it. Laulu.
Yeah, he had a sack last week too. No, he had a sack last week. Yeah, that fool's been balling too.
Hey, he the truth. He looks like a real player. Him and Chason, I gotta give him credit for those guys. You feel what I'm saying? I'm giving him credit for what he's doing good. I'm giving him credit for it. But bro, I'm not letting go what you ain't doing right either. It's a full thing. Yeah. But nah, Chason and Laulu, I'm loving them young guys, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Chason is just a reemergence, dog. I was like, whoa, this fool.
Laulu.
Yeah, he looked like he did at LSU. Yeah, he looked like LSU. Bro. Yeah, he was hard at LSU. That's what he's looking like, that guy right now.
Like what Tyree's supposed to be. I mean, don't get me wrong. Tyree has been showing a little bit more and more, but he's still no fucking seven.
Oh, he's slow.
And Chason is looking like what he should be doing. You know what I mean? In the second year, this is what type of like impact that already he should be having. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's making more impact than he is. Now, this is another thing that scares me about Telesco too, bro. I've been saying this since the offseason. Extend Robert Spillane. Do not let him hit free agency, because then you're gonna be crying about, we don't want to match the money. Fucking
and then you have the possibility of they let go of AP. They let go of AP, and that's one of the main reasons why he is what he is, because like AP is. Him and him, you see the respect they have for each other.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man.
So it's like you get a big possibility of losing both. When you could have resigned him, and then he could have seen AP leave, but he's under contract or whatever, or something like that. To where he's here still, and maybe he gets along with the next coach or whatever, because he's still with his guys. But I don't know, man. That could be a scary situation right there too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that AP move looks like it's gonna be a big thing above everybody
right because he's top 5 right now. He's out of here if we don't sign him.
Yeah. AP can I think he can affect the decisions of a Maxx Crosby, the decisions of a Robert Spillane, the decisions of other guys to ask for a trade or not re-sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So that could be a big thing, though. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why you haven't seen AP actually get fired. Because it's like with as much shit that has happened, and then the fans talking shit. I've never been the one you've heard me. It's AP. You know what I mean? AP's the guy that he was giving a sinking ship since the beginning, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like I've never been the guy to be like this and that, like, oh, we should fire AP, or there's obviously blame for him and all that shit, but there's enough blame to go for a lot of people, dog, in this organization from top to bottom. So like to throw him and to make him be the scapegoat, that's what's made me the most like probably angry about this situation. But like give him his second year, dog. Give him his second year and let him go get and be a part of the building of this team, because you see that he wanted certain things and you look back at it and you're like, damn, maybe if we would have given him that, we would have been a lot more successful this year.
You just fucking took the words right out of my mouth, because I was just about to say, how about you give him what the fuck he asked for? Everything he asked for, you told him no. He says, hey, we love Josh Jacobs. I want to bring him back. You said, I want a 3-back system. Now we're last in rushing. He said, hey, I want to trade up and get Jaden Daniels. You didn't even make the fucking real offer. You said you were prepared to. You didn't do it. Now what happened? They're going to the playoffs. They're looking pretty good. We wanted Cliff Kingsbury. The front office fucked that up. And now he's over there doing his shit. How the fuck can we blame him for this shit?
So that's why I'm saying,
that's
like,
crazy to me.
It's just, and that's why, and I was gonna get back to the fact that, like, I think that's what has him like still even here, dog. Like, to even for Mark Davis to be like, oh, we're still evaluating shit. You know what I mean? And like, I still do think that, because Mark Davis feels, and especially with Maxx and all of them, like, you know, kind of talking and with a lot of contracts up for fucking re-signing and shit like that. I think that he knows they're gonna know the pulse of the locker room more than us, and I think that he knows that, like, that's gonna be a big decision, because it can affect a lot of players not re-signing, or like Max said today, he could probably ask for a trade, dog. Like, he's already asked, speaking in past tense, and some people are saying that he's speaking in past tense about the fans and shit. So it's like,
it just kind of makes me feel a certain kind of way, just because they're just not that smart at the top. Like, people want to give Tom Brady so much fucking credit, but guess what? We just fucking won this game and lost his first round pick on Tom Brady's watch too. So, end of the day, that whole first round pick situation, you have missed that conversation, Gabe. That whole first pick conversation, I said, for it to be a tank, me, the coach, we have to all go to the office, right? Me, both Toms, Mark, and we're saying, hey, we're gonna play our veteran guys minimal. We want to really take a look at our young guys. We only got three games left. 3 games left. Our number 1 seed is locked in. We're gonna change our franchise. We're gonna draft Shedeur Sanders or Campbell or whatever we're gonna do, and we're gonna go forward from there. AP, we don't worry about your job; it's secure. We just want to do this and do that. If they approached it from that situation, bro, AP would be a lot happier. He wouldn't be fucking tripping on Telesco all the time, and our young, we will be finding just about our young guys, and we'll be losing happy right now.
Yeah.
But it starts from the top. You have to have a plan from the top. I told him, bro, what if the Indianapolis Colts won a dumbass game and lost Peyton Manning? You have to have a plan at the top when you tank. When you're there and you know that you're there, you know what I'm saying? You know that, okay, fuck it. We're 3 games left in the season, guys. Let's make sure we lose this and get Peyton Manning. That's what you do if you're smart at the top. The fact that Mark Davis ran into the locker room and was happy that they won scares me. And that's what separates him from every great GM in the fucking NFL, because he has no clue about the actual real picture. And Tom Brady takes, you feel me? And Tom Brady takes blame in that too, because you're supposed to be the smartest guy in the room, right? They love you so fucking much, Tom. You were supposed to make sure this was secured. And it's your quarterback.
The tank type shit to me too, like, I really don't know how it works or whatever like that, but to me it's always been like, I would think that shit works from the top down, you know what I mean? Because the players and the coaches are going to be the hardest ones to get on board with that shit, because they're out there to win games. That's fucking, they're out there to get a job, dog. They're out there to fucking win different positions and shit like that. They're competing every week. So I think that's the hardest to convey that to. But certain moves by the organization get made when you see an actual organization tanking, dog. Like, you see, like, okay, they'll make the call of, like, when O'Connell went down, like, yo, you're getting shut down for the rest of the season. You know what? Carter Bradley's gonna play the rest of the year. You know what I mean? Or like just anything,
Daniel Jones,
like,
see you later. Daniel Jones,
Or like,
see you later.
Samir, you've been shit all year. You know what? Like, we're gonna just give you some more carries. You know what I mean? We're just gonna give you some more carries. Like, they're just trying to find the replacement to actually win. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's just like, I think the organization from the top bottom can make some different moves to where like they could assure themselves almost a little bit more, because I think you never have it guaranteed, because players and coaches want to win. They're gonna want to win.
Because your message isn't to go out there and tell your guys not to win. That's not the thing. But the thing is, Robert Spillane's going to get a little less playing time. This guy's going to get a little less playing time. I'm taking a look at my younger guys. And when you only have 2 fucking wins, it's not hard to have that vision and fucking change the franchise forever in just the fucking 4 months.
Yeah.
But it comes from the top, though. And that's why I'm like, you can't be mad at AP, because they saying, motherfucker, we want to win. So he like, shit, I'm coaching for my job. Right? And then you mad when he wins. His job ain't guaranteed. If my job's not guaranteed, I'm not gonna fucking lose on purpose. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. None of it makes sense, man. It all starts from the top, bro.
Mark is a little clueless with in like football aspect, dog. Just he's just clueless, bro.
Ample opportunity, man. Yeah, like Tribe said, the Giants, bro. Daniel Jones, see you later. We're going with Drew Lock in this trash. Yeah, we need a quarterback. Throw in Drew Lock. We're gonna definitely lose. That's what you do.
But this is the thing for me, though. Like, you guys got to understand, too. If we get Shedeur Sanders at 5, how much money do we save?
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah, if we get him at 5, how much money we save? You see what I'm saying?
I just don't see how. How does that happen? How does that happen, though?
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It's
when you're losing, you need a quarterback. 9 out of 10.
No. What I'm saying is, though, but you save money. If say if we end up with the number 1 overall draft,
fuck money, bro. Fuck money. That's been our issue the last 3 years. People talking about money.
I'm just saying, because it is a factor, but it does, like I'm saying, if we can get them around that.
How much did it change from 1 to 5 though?
I'm just saying if we got them at 5,
not that much. I think it starts changing out of like once you get out of 10. Once you get out of the top 10, that's when it starts, like the money starts changing a little bit, especially for the quarterbacks. Right. But you in the top 5, you getting obviously number 1 is gonna get to pay the most. Yeah, that's fucking of course. But you ain't getting that much less. You know what I mean? You can see. I think you can see the quarterback kind of contracts between Jaden, Caleb, and Drake May. You know what I mean? They're not too far off from each other. You know what I mean? And it's just, and that's because of that rookie rule that they made, years back after the fucking Sam Bradford shit and all of that shit. The DeMarcus Russell, like these motherfuckers were making more than the best quarterbacks in the league coming out of college. You know what I mean? Exactly. So it's like. That did help out a lot of franchises though, because now you can start, when you have, and that's why we need it. That's why too, I always point towards drafting the quarterback, because we could go get a free agent like Kyler Murray and all that shit, but I think we could probably win too. Like we could probably make a playoff next year, and then the other shit starts kicking in. We gotta kind of start working out some money other ways, because Kyler's gonna take a big chunk. I mean, and a lot of teams right now that you see winning, like especially in the beginning, until they finally that quarterback gets established, that is when they're on that rookie deal. Like like when Patrick Mahomes was on that rookie deal, you know what I mean?
Everybody around.
When all these quarterbacks, you know what I mean? So it's like that's why it's like that's the best scenario. I think that's like the best case scenario. Like go get that guy that you want, and hopefully, obviously, that means working out too. But if it works out, that's where you can build this team, because you have a quarterback for the next 4 years on nowhere near $60 million.
Exactly, bro. Or it's gonna be $75 million by then.
Yeah, then, yep.
But for the fact that, bro, that this tells me you don't do any future planning. Like I'm the type of motherfucker, like I know what's going on later in the month. I got this shit planned out. But for you to be 2-12, bro, and not understand where you are, right, as a franchise, as everything. It just tells the whole story, man. It tells the entire story. Because it's one thing to be, to have you're 2-9. It's tough to tank that, right? Because you can still win. You don't want to lose that. But when you're 2-12, we need to have this meeting, guys. We need to figure out, because come on, man, we watching these bowl games. We know who the guys are coming up. Because I was thinking, man.
I'm not upset at the win, dog. Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna be upset at a Raider win. But I was, to be honest, like when we won that game, I was numb to the win. Like I wasn't, like fucking celebrating like usual or anything like that. I was cool, cool, kind of numb to the fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, a win's a win. And the only thing that really kind of got me too at the end too is like, I love, like, it was kind of being like, damn, man, why they do it? Like, you kind of think about like, yeah, we won, but then you kind of, go back and forth to like, damn, we had a chance to, still be first. But then when AP goes to the podium and he just says, like, you know what I mean, puts the onus back on AP, on Telesco, bro. It's like, it's still not to say I'll be up just because we won a game. That doesn't mean that we can't still end up with the number one pick. Go talk to Telesco now.
Yeah.
It might cost them a little bit. It might cost them a little bit more work, but it's not the end all be all because we won a fucking game. You know what I mean? It's still, now it's on Telesco. He just got to be he got us to make a little bit more moves in the offseason.
You got to do his job. He got to do his job. And people are so mad about that win, bro. But I keep reiterating. It's the only game we were favored in the whole fucking season, bro. It's the only game.
It didn't look like they were trying to win either. It was like, how do you, it was pretty hard.
Mac Jones is trash, bro. Mac Jones is trash.
Yeah.
They tried to win, bro. Trust me. Both teams were trying to win. They're both trying to win. Because the players, they want to win, bro. You can't have a player going halfway. They're going to try to win. But for the fact that we played a team that we were actually favored to beat and we beat them and people were mad when we just almost beat the Chiefs that we had no business even being in the game, but they were mad because we didn't win, makes no fucking sense. That win would have been the same effect if we would have, winning this game. It don't fucking matter. We needed to win no more games to get where we needed to go. But to get mad about a win is the fucking craziest shit to me.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Are you doing any lives coming up, man? Are you doing any lives?
Shit, man. I haven't. Well, no, actually, what I'm doing. I'm glad you brought that up, man. Actually, I'm bringing my show back, man. Bringing my hood commentary show back. I got back my. Yeah, brought my videographer back, man. So yeah, I'm about to take that shit to a whole nother fucking stratosphere, bro. So I should have a premiere, another video dropping. The episode should be dropping. I'm a film Sunday, so it should be dropping by Thursday, hopefully. And you already know, man. It's going up, bro. Taking it to another level.
Hell yeah, shit. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the Sportsman, go to @thesportsman. YouTube, IG, the whole nine, man. We appreciate you, bro, all the time. We're gonna be live Sunday night after the game because it's Sunday night, right? Yeah. So Sunday night we'll be live 7 o'clock like usual, and then New Year's Eve. We'll probably do a New Year's. No.
Was it 30th?
Wake and bake or?
No, the wake and bake. Yeah, probably or like afternoon bake. Do a brunch and bake.
I know, because I know I'm on New Year's. I'm getting plugged up. So
New Year's Eve. Well, I'm saying New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day. Yeah, New Year's Eve. We'll be live on New Year's Eve and stuff like that. So
that's pretty much like the day I really like go all out on New Year's. New Year's out every day because I don't really like drink that much, dog. But I'll say that's probably the one holiday where like everybody get all the cousins and everybody get together and all that shit. So we just family shit. We fucking just.
Going up.
Just go up. Yep.
Yeah. Shit, I know that morning I'm gonna go have breakfast. So right after breakfast, bro, to be like, let's just blaze up and let's go. So I'll be
my family left to most of my family left to New Orleans today.
Yeah, I see Mikey.
New Orleans today.
Yeah, not Mikey, Miguel. I don't know if Mikey went, but I see Miguel.
Yeah, they're in New Orleans right now.
He's in New Orleans.
They'll get the game on Sunday. They'll be at the game on Sunday. And then they come back Monday and so they could be over here for New Year's Eve. But they'll be out there all week, pretty much from today till Sunday.
That's dope as fuck, man. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate you, Sportsman, man. You already know what it is, bro. Shit.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. Appreciate y'all. Anytime you hit me up, bro, I'm pulling up.
Yes, sir. Hold up, bro. So man, all right, man. Thank you everybody for pulling up, man. We had like 80 people in the building. Hit that like button on the way out. We always tell you guys around these parts, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't drink and drive, and be safe. And how we always end every single show on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!
Bitches.
Yes, sir.
All right.